Hello, welcome to Pivip. I'm your host, Jess Brohard, and I am so excited to be here. We are here in Mason, Ohio, the greater Cincinnati area at the Kings Island Amusement Park. Now, if you're sitting there asking yourself, what is Pivip? Basically, think of it like summer vacation for gamers. We have so much going on. Now, I'm here to host the tournament portion of Pivip, where we're going to see some Smash Ultimate, some League of Legends, Overwatch, and Fortnite. But also here at Pivip, we've got a ton of other amazing activities, special guests. Markiplier is going to be here later. We've got cosplay, Pokemon Go, and just a ton of other fun activities. So if you are here already at the park, admission to Pivip is already free if you're already at Kings Island. And for those of you watching at home, though, don't worry. We're going to be broadcasting all of the action. So I am so excited to get into some Smash Ultimate. So I'd like to hand it off to our casters to get into that action.
Gotcha. Hey, everybody. Thank you for the send-off, Jess. Like she said, we're going to be starting off with some Smash Brothers action, one of the best crossover games you can get right now. I'm here with my co-caster, Sai. I'm Wood.
Yes, and I'm Sai, as that's just been said.
Yeah. So in order to even get to this tournament, the players actually had to qualify top 4 at one of the qualifiers. One of the tournaments was about 160-something people. The other was 70 up north. And so all the players you'll see here have earned their place to be here.
Yes. Even though the event up north may have had less players than the qualifier down here, it was a lot more dense as far as like where the talent was. There were a lot more ranked players hanging out in that area. And what's interesting about this is that we have several players that are in this bracket that are ranked in the state as far as being like, you know, number 2, number 5, number 11, or even just an honorable mention. But we also have a couple of players that are unranked entirely that still have like really strong results, both of these qualifiers and outside, winning certain head-to-heads against players that are ranked far above them.
Yeah, for instance, we have Biggie Cheese, actually, is what his tag is. Simon Belmont main from Cincinnati, who actually only went to one big tournament, and that being the qualifier this season. And he was a Smash 4 player. He made low tiers back in the day. And now finally he's playing a character that one might call viable. And we'll see just what that means when he plays Dark Shad round 1.
I think the ambiguous one might call viable is the perfect way to describe it.
Yes. I don't know where those characters place, but I tell you what, it's better than Smash 4 Ganon.
You know,
so.
If I'm being completely honest, if we're going off like the results of like who's placing with that character, Biggie Cheese is probably pretty high on that list because the character's not entirely that popular, but his results just in a vacuum are just really, really strong.
Especially if you don't count Richter. Like nobody plays this. Nobody plays Simon. Everybody plays Richter if they play a Belmont, but they don't want to play Simon for some reason. But
actually, with that technicality, he might be the best Simon of all time.
I don't
he's
think
the only one. That's
I don't even think like Shootone and all of them. I don't even think they use Richter. Yeah,
they use Richter, or some people switch it up for the matchups.
For the Allmar match, the Allmars. Yeah,
that's what Richter did at. Or that's what
Richter himself.
Yeah, Richter himself, right.
So in addition to Biggie Cheese, we also have Dark Shad, who is a PGR player back in Smash 4. And is now back on his Shulk game that he played before Ryu even came out in that game. And he's looking to make just the same name for himself that he did back in that game. And what do we have? JDB actually from Kentucky.
Yes,
who is I don't think he hasn't been. I don't think he's been unranked since he was a baby. I don't like.
That's true.
I think because he played with his brother and learned a lot from him, Joey.
Yes.
And they pretty much ran the Kentucky scene for a long time.
That is true. What's funny is, like, previously, since Joe was a little bit older, he was just JDB before JDB.
Yeah. It's like,
JDB.
I will pass on the torch to you.
It was literally, the bloodline just moved over for the state
they're
rankings.
like a clan. They're a Smash clan at this point.
Both very nice players, too.
And we also have Doorstop coming out from Cincinnati, and he's been on the come-up since Smash 4, making a name for himself ever since he started playing a real character. And sorry, he used to play Kirby.
That is right.
He is off that now, and he's actually currently ranked right now on Ohio PR.
Currently number 3 or number 4 in Ohio overall, which is crazy because there's so many talented players that are in this state, whether they were from here or like integrated from here from other places. Like Tweak is like our number 0, and Tweak is debatably the best player in the entire.
He might be the best
world.
Smash Ultimate player of all time.
Tweak is at worst the second worst player in the world.
I mean, it's like when you hold up. It looks like we have Biggie Cheese and Dark Shad actually starting their match right up.
Right,
my goodness, we're getting right into it.
Wasting no time. So we got
Shulk versus Belmont.
Yes, this will be a 2 out of 3 set for the quarterfinals to finish out what the Allmid events have been leading up to. so far, Shad really just taking it to Biggie Cheese.
Oh my God, but look at that. Look at that. That Buster art really coming back to bite him as the Belmont does a combo of his own, and he had to switch to shield just to get out of that situation.
Yeah, that looked like there was going to be a whole bunch of damage. And I think
that Holy Water reached all the way over there?
Yes, the range on that, out of all the projectiles that he has to like zone and like control space, Holy Water, which seems like the smallest one, can go so far.
It's that diagonal, man.
Yes. I think standing up on that platform gave it the extra height that he needed. That's so smart. He threw the Holy Water behind Dark Shad to give himself a place to go so he could escape these edge
he
guards.
kicked into it just to make himself a little safe. And a character like the Belmonts, who honestly specialize in spacing, zoning, and big single hits, is going to be really good against Shulk, who would want to usually switch to shield in the middle of those, but now he can't. He's just going to get hit and have to wait that out. So
I was
wow. Okay.
That was spaced so well. So where he put that, not only did it catch Biggie Cheese at the ledge.
Okay, we want to talk about space. Well, how about that whip taking that Buster stock right out from underneath Shad?
Oh.
And we might. I mean, I would say that Biggie Cheese has a little bit of matchup and experience, but honestly, he's played Shad enough in the weeklies.
Yeah, I believe they traded sets,
he knows. Yeah, well, they haven't traded sets, but they traded games.
That's right, you're right.
I talked to Shad about this. He said the more they play, the closer it gets, and he's a little bit scared. Especially, he didn't like the feeling of waking up early and playing a Belmont round 1.
Yeah, he literally was like, I don't want to fight a Belmont at 10 a.m.
Oh, it got rid of the Holy Water.
Yeah,
oh, look at that. Here comes the sharking. See that? That still counts even though it's in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, that's so cool. It just kind of rises to the ground.
Yeah,
and
he turns it into
like the top half of the cross, too.
He turns into a land shark. He really just threw an axe at him point blank. Like, no.
He got to get back to the stage. He's been
like,
under
let me back
for a hot minute.
And
that shield, Monado, really coming into play again. Every time he gets a big Holy Water confirmed, we've seen how much damage they can do, but Shad is just not going for it.
As long as Shad has a shield art to spare, that's going to be a big thing for his conversions, because if he switches to shield in the middle of the Holy Water, you can kiss that confirm goodbye.
Oh, I love the attempt right there. He tried to use the cross to combo into an up smash, but he still had another one ready just in case Shad dodged it. He actually evened things back up, too. This stock started off slow for Dark Shad. Biggie Cheese just brought it back so quick.
Okay, shield art back off of its cooldown, sort of like a League of Legends character right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
And now he's going full glass cannon mode. Even though he's at 122, he's going for the Rage Smash art. Ooh, that is
beautiful recovery by Biggie Cheese. That was so smart. Another air slash is going to take that stock.
Air slash is so good. It covers out of shield. It covers jumps.
It catches the ledge.
It recovers. It does your taxes. Like, what does it not do?
Everything. It remembers your birthday. It's got you.
It picks you up at the airport.
All right, smart move from Dark Shad.
Look at this. He's at 86. He's actually dead. Okay, he kept his jump, and he's actually dead.
No way. Oh, he had Smash on. Nope, still didn't kill him.
Belmont, for those who don't know, is a heavyweight, but not that Smash Art really matters. Yeah. Smash Art does not care how heavy you are.
That was a very well placed back there from Dark Shad to give him the first game with a 2-stock. It was honestly really close, but at the beginning of that stock,
until he got that Buster string going.
Exactly. As soon as he had that small string from Buster, it literally just put on like 60, 70 damage, seemingly out of nowhere.
Like it was like okay, he can clean up the stock. He's at kill percent. Oh, all of a sudden Biggie Cheese is at kill percent on his last stock. Now what?
I would also like to note that Dark Shad was warming up and practicing as much as possible because I know he is so afraid.
He was actually the only one who came on time.
Yeah, I walked into the park at like 8:20 and I saw Shad in the background and Grand Shad
in the background
on the way up to this venue.
Yeah, shout out to Grand Shad being the transport and support for this man Dark Shad. Used to give $100 bounties to whoever could beat a Diddy player out of bracket.
You know what? I hope
we're heading back to it.
All right, we're getting back in the game.
We're going to Town and City.
Yes.
So, smaller side blast zones, big top blast zones, and I know why Biggie Cheese wanted this. He wants the space to set up his zone, and he wants the small side blast zones to get those big F smash whips.
Oh, that's a big thing to notice. So he went for a down tilt, which is normally such a really good move for Belmont, and also kind of hard to punish, but that Shulk aerial actually just snuffed it out entirely when he did that short hop neutral air. And that's something that he's going to be doing a lot in neutral. So that can really
he's dead.
By Biggie Cheese.
For those who don't know, this is best of 3 single elimination. So this is Biggie Cheese's last 2 stocks.
Oh, but a beautiful
he's going for it.
Oh my God. Trying to get the 2-frame with the whip. The sweet spot of that connected, it definitely would have killed. Biggie Cheese looking relatively unfazed from how crazy that stock started. Really just trying to get as much damage as he can. But this is where things get bad.
Okay.
He's got Buster on again. He has to take his space away from him.
Belmont may be heavy, but his movement is one of the worst in the game. He's very slow and very linear, so all of these Buster strings are going to be pretty much true on him. He's not going to find a way out.
Despite how bad his movement is innately, we're seeing Biggie Cheese really move around with that double dare on his shield to give himself back to center stage.
All right, so he's into jump mode, so whatever hit Biggie Cheese gets on Shulk, it will do 30% more damage, which he needs right now. And back to shield art. Here we go.
Shield absolutely saving Shad from both those up airs. That's a devastatingly strong attack, and he was able to just kind of power through it.
This is kind of the disjoint coming out from both these characters, man. You have the big Vampire Killer Whip and the Monado art. Probably the two strongest canonical weapons in this game.
Probably, yeah.
Both God Killers.
Shad's use of Monado has been completely flawless this entire time. I haven't seen him.
Don't make it a 3-stock, Biggie. Come on now.
I don't know. No, I don't think it'll happen.
I mean, he's at 145, and
right.
shield art's about to say bye-bye. So if he can land one good whip, it'll be it for him.
Good parry. Oh, he tried to get the back air, but he landed before the move could come out.
Here comes the support. Yeah.
Nice. Up he out of shield.
That high blast will come back to bite him, but the forward air is actually going to take the stock, and we are not seeing a 3-stock this time.
No, we are not. I want to game 3.
Please, somehow. Come on, Biggie. I know you only went to 2 tournaments, including this one this season, but you got to make this one count. The people are watching.
You know what might be coming to bite him?
Sponsor
Honestly,
this man so we can go to tournaments, please.
That. But also, Shad has so much tournament experience because he's going to stuff, hint, that maybe that's coming into play for him. Maybe that could be like the deciding factor.
Yeah, Darkshad used to be sponsored by Flash Society themselves. So.
That is true, right? Is Darkshad unsponsored currently?
Right now, yeah, he's a free agent right now.
All right, free agent Darkshad.
I mean,
still gonna make waves.
As far as his tag goes, I don't see any sponsor there.
No, you're right. Oh, I like that.
New game, new him.
Smash.
Okay, so actually, if he gets a night, okay.
Oh, nice. Really good trap right there.
Biggie's pulling it out. If he can wait out the shield art and he can get something going here, maybe set up the zone to knock it out of him.
Yeah, he's definitely all right. Shad's starting to adapt. So Biggie Cheese just started to just really play the Zac, really play the back, just not let Shad take over that space. But then Shad was like, okay, I'm just gonna back.
Oh
up.
no!
The stretcher? Okay.
This is not where Belmont wants to be right now. He's dead.
Yeah. That's one of those things where you're trapped. The stretcher actually made everything so much worse.
Yeah.
By landing on it, he was forced to jump up early, and a lot of characters have recoveries where you can just kind of you can work around that. But considering,
Belmont, man.
Yeah,
the Belmont has to double jump over, and can you please let me over? And the Monado said, no, sir.
Yeah, it was a very uncomfortable position, and all Shad really had to do was just kind of wait out his options because they're so limited, and then he was able to get the game for it. So that is going to put.
Biggie Cheese out at 7th.
Biggie Cheese out at 7th
Darkshad moving on.
Again, there are no losers here. Every player that has made it to this qualifier is so talented.
They've already won. Yeah, they've already won at least top 4 in a tournament.
And they get to enjoy the park. You still get to enjoy the park and watch the rest of these matches too.
So Darkshad will go on to face the winner of Sylvanas and Zane. I believe Zane is Columbus right now. So Central Ohio,
Columbus, yes.
And Sylvanas, if you know him from YouTube, Northern Ohio.
So that's going to be really interesting. Zane has been playing mostly Snake. I asked him if he had any pockets.
You got 4th? Oh, there's 2 fourths. Gotcha. 4. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. So he's out at 4th.
He's out at one of the 4 fourths.
But yeah, so
I know how brackets work.
Zane is definitely going to be going Snake. He might pull out Young Link, but I don't think he will, especially not on an event of this scale. But I know that Sylvanas just plays.
Who knows who Sylvanas is going to? I hope he goes Joker.
He could.
If we know from previous tournaments, MK Lowe's using Joker against Snake, he'll hold a grenade and just Rebel Guard it up. And just because he'll sit there, he'll run up to him, Rebel Guard, and Snake can't hit it off of him because it'll Rebel Guard. It'll Rebel Guard anyway.
And he can't take and he can maybe go for the grab, but that depends on the timing of the grenade.
The grenade will blow it up, yeah.
Right.
So and it's really not worth the effort. And even if you do get the grab, he still gets Rebel meter. He still gets Arsene meter when he just gets hit normally. So you can grab him, but he'll still get more Arsene meter.
I can see it going either way. I could also see him going Palutena, just because, I think that...
You hate that matchup.
I hate that matchup.
Side play Snake, by the way.
I think that Palutena does, really, really well against Snake. And I even was like, let me do some research. Maybe it's just me and I'm bad. And I watch MVD play Palutena, and he's literally getting, 3-stock consistently. I'm like, so it's not me. This character just really just dominates that character once she gets in. He doesn't have a good way to land or anything.
But I will have you know, Joker is the character, by the way, new character, DLC. So not a lot of practice you can even do with him. I think he's only been out for about a month now.
And I'd also say he's relatively one of the harder characters in cast to play.
Yeah, he's definitely not he doesn't carry anybody, let me tell you. Because if you don't have Arsene, you ain't doing damage.
Right.
So Joker was the character that got him the qualifying placement that he got.
Yeah, and then what's even more interesting about that is that tournament was only a couple weeks after Joker had been out. So he had really just literally picked up.
He's going.
But he is going Palutena.
And he's only got up to 3 games to play with too. So that's a little bit rough.
That's
so
true, right.
It's not exactly a best of 5 situation where you can be like, let me try out this character, let me try out this character. Zane, I don't think actually plays another character.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna just stay Snake.
But when you think about it, Palutena's not a bad pick. She's got a reflector, she's got the speed to deal with him, she's got the combos to really bully a heavyweight like Snake.
I'm really curious, even just as a spectator, to see how Zane adapts to the situation. See, that's another move that comes into play, Explosive Flame. When it's set up, you're not allowed to set up Nikitas or grenades or anything. You just have to like trade damage.
Look at the landing traps coming. Look at the
exactly.
The wind box coming out from F Smash actually pushing Snake away. I wonder if that'll actually, will that go through Cypher? Like if he's flying upwards?
Oh, no, it won't. The wind box, no, yeah. The F Smash, if it connects, will, but the wind box won't.
Okay.
So the big thing here is that Zane is going to have to be like extra aware of when Explosive Flame is coming out, because you can't have any explosives, but if you do call it out, you're still able to run in, get a dash attack, or maybe even up tilt if you space it properly.
So Sylvanas realizing that Nair drags aren't really going to work against Snake when he has Cypher out, because that is too much armor for that to handle, but back air will take it anyway.
And that's another situation. So like even though he pulled grenade to like prevent himself from dying from that up air, he still got back air for his trouble just anyway.
Yeah, he was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place there.
Yeah, it's very hard.
And the hard place definitely sent him to the blast zone.
Good read right there. Trying to go for the counter on the up smash. Zane's ready and just grab. And he took that stock so quickly. It's already
that
back
was only
to
at 100.
Yeah.
This is early stocks coming out.
Yeah, that is one thing. Like he loses the neutral, but like his pure kill power still kind of like
he loses. Snake loses the neutral
to Palutena. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He can't win it. He has to. He can almost exclusively just rush her down, is what I've been told. Or at least the advice I've been given from Hive. And it kind of works.
Snake isn't exactly a rush out character.
Trapped on the platform. Oh, the counter from Sylvanas.
Smart.
The brain on this man is enormous. So Zane read that he was going to shield on that platform, tried with the C4, and Sylvanas knew he was going to get with the C4, so he just waited for the now sound effect and then reacted with counter.
Yeah, for those who don't know, they do have headphones with game audio, so that's actually from Cougar Gaming. Thank you for sponsoring us. Actually,
smart stuff by Zane.
Thank you for making the Snake matchup easier.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
didn't get by the last hit of that dare.
Slipping out of that down air, that would have been bad.
Good job by Zane, making sure his landing is really ambiguous so Palutena can't trap him.
But look at, as you say that, he's getting frame trapped. Yeah, unfortunately, Snake is just not fast enough, and oh my goodness, even if that didn't spike him, that would have broken the Cypher.
Yeah. And also, it lingered on it too, so he had to place that air dodge perfectly to like keep himself alive.
Oh my god, imagine SDing in this kind of tournament.
Oh no, yeah, you can't do it. There's no time. Explosive Flame gonna trap him.
That's gonna catch, yeah. These frame traps are really serious.
You know what? He had an opportunity to go for an up air. He couldn't stick him because he already had C4 on the ground. So I think he hesitated a little bit.
Oh, getting a little overzealous there and finding the now.
Finding the now. All right, big combos coming out from Zane potentially. When you have a character trapped between yourself and the grenade, there's just so much you can do and so little space they have to leave.
Ooh, barely rolling past that grenade that would have set up for at least an aerial from Zane.
Yeah, it's down a solid 50%. He's going to have to be extra careful, and he needs to keep his boots planted on the ground because jumping in the air is a death sentence.
I see what he's going. He's using the explosive flame because it actually traps the grenade inside of the explosion.
It does. So when you get hit by it, not only do you eat the entire explosive flame, it's just clanking with the grenade, and then the grenade goes off.
Because it basically puts up a wall against all the grenade tosses.
So you take extra damage, and you're an extra hit stun because it's actually explosive flame that the grenade blows up.
Look how evasive Sylvanas is playing. Not letting Snake get anything started.
That was a really good read by Sylvanas, too. He went high. He alluded to that he's going to go out and chase him.
Yeah,
and he baited him air dodging early, and then he just charged that F-smash to the ledge, leaving Zane with absolutely nowhere to go.
There's really nowhere. There's nothing Snake can do, really, except for air dodge back. You're not just going to float back because you're going to get hit. So
exactly.
So you just wait out the air dodge back and get that meaty F-smash. And honestly, even if it didn't hit the big hit, it would have hit the wind box and put him in another bad situation.
Yeah, I don't think he could have lived it. He could have possibly C4'd himself, but that would only work if C4 was not already planted on stage.
And honestly, he was already at like 120. That is a fool's errand right there.
If you go low enough, you can make it, but it's really hard.
That might be an untechable situation.
It becomes untechable around, I think, 150-ish. And I only know that because I played a bunch of duelists.
You put another 21 damage on yourself, and you put yourself in a tech position. That's
it's risky business.
That is, yeah.
All right, game 2, we're going to go to PS2. Very smart stage. I think Snake is so good on the stage, which is great because this is just like the default go-to for a lot of matches. But like Snake can really dominate the stage if he decides to just camp either underneath or on top of the platform. Like the space is already so limited, and then just having that big wall up just makes it just so challenging to deal with this character.
If you plant C4 on one of the platforms, it will hit a tall character like Palutena underneath it.
Yes, it'll hit underneath it, and it'll hit the entire top of the platform.
So it basically shuts off a whole third of the stage for you.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See, we're seeing Zane go a little bit more aggressive than he was before. He called out that explosive flame and just ran it with that dash attack.
I'm actually really surprised that F-Smash didn't trade.
Yeah, me too.
She really got out of the way with that kick.
Because like if that trades, you still killed him.
She's at 76. That move kills. That's one of the strongest moves in the game.
All right, the armor from Cypher is actually going to protect him from the 2-frame he's going for that down
But
tilt.
it's not going to protect him from this damage that Sylvanas is putting on him, though.
No, Zane's got to be extra careful. Nice.
Whoa.
Sylvanas misses the dash grab, and now he's in a really rough situation off stage. I like that. Chasing him all the way around the world with that Nikita.
Yeah.
Best move in the game 10 times over.
I also like the Sylvanas' game plan was just bypass Nikita because...
Gotta go in sometimes. Sometimes you gotta run up.
Well, you said rush down. I guess that's as close as Snake can get to it. Oh my
that
God.
was so smart from Sylvanas. So Palutena gets so many ambiguous like kill situations with that down throw, but having him trapped on the platform, up smash is just so big. He's like, I don't even need to try to read this. I'll just throw this out.
Even if he got the tech roll, I guarantee on that platform there was nowhere he could go.
Yeah, there was nowhere.
You just wait for it to be over.
And even if he gets right, he still wouldn't have died. He still wouldn't have been punished. So you know, so great stuff by Sylvanas right there.
That was essentially a kill confirm.
Pretty much, yeah.
And here we are back in the neutral. Sylvanas just just watching to see the pattern. That's sometimes what you got to do. Let the zoner set up the zone and see what their pattern is.
You know what I like? Zane had the tiniest lead right there and immediately went back to camping. He had a 9% lead. He was like, all right,
he's like,
I'm
you
done.
know what? Every time I hit you with a grenade in the face, it's 1%. You know, it adds up.
All right. Another thing that's rough is that because it's 2 out of 3, there's even less time to adapt.
Yeah,
So,
Zane's on his last 2 stocks.
he is. And Sylvanas is really running away with this. So much momentum in his favor. Zane forced to air dodge again. Oh, just barely doesn't get clipped by that down air, though.
Yeah, by the skin of his teeth right there.
All right, she's warping up. Oh, I really like the ambition going for that F smash, trying to get the 2-frame. But
Warp is hard to edge guard unless you go for the 2-frame.
it is. Some of the nice,
Jeez.
great back air by Sylvanas. So Snake, even though he has some of the best ledge traps in the game, Sylvanas has been weaving around everything so flawlessly. I haven't seen him get truly trapped just yet.
Whoa, look
Smart
out.
stuff. Sylvanas is so smart.
That reflected both of them.
It did. Oh, didn't know that C4 was there.
I'm sure Sylvanas doesn't want to let this go to a game 3. I don't think he wants to even give him the chance because that's playing against a Snake in game 3. That's a stressful situation.
It is stressful.
When that's essentially loser's bracket.
Yeah, exactly. All right, good awareness. He knew. He noticed to pick up the grenade and was like,
I wonder if he can hold grenade and counter it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I mean, I can hold grenade and parry. Another up air? Okay, if he had his jump, that could have been a kill combo with a third up air already being so high in the blast zone. Is he going to stick him? Yup.
Yeah,
Called it out.
boy.
All right, now Sylvanas.
Oh, he got it again.
Again. I think he needs to be a little bit more tricky when he's detonating that C4, but he is very good at placing
he needs
so
to
far.
basically put it in a situation. I guess he just didn't want it to swap over to him because he's definitely going to die from that C4.
That was a perfect recovery
Oh
from Zane
my
again
God.
with these F smashes and the up tilt.
Yeah.
We're going to get a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Zane keeps himself alive.
That is the trade of the century right there. That is what you want to take it to a game 3. It's Snake. I'm done here.
It's Snake. I'm done here.
Except you're not because it's game 3.
I'm also working as a scuba diver freelance on the side. That's what this outfit is about.
I mean, he would be good at that.
He'd probably be good at everything.
Hey, this is your oxygen tank.
Don't
go too deep. You'll
He's
get the
video
bends.
game Captain America, basically.
We're not going to go too far with that one.
That's basically
I
what I think
think
he is.
Captain Falcon is not Captain America.
I mean, he is like in his spirit, yes. But I mean, like canonically, that's like the closest. So yeah, I kind of want to see
because
where.
he's like a super soldier.
Yeah, he's a super soldier.
You're
That's
right.
all he
You're
is,
right. You're right. I'm sure. I mean, yeah. And like Samus would be like the Black Widow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or Sheik, maybe.
All right,
so
Sylvanas actually opting to go back to PS2, which I didn't
that
expect.
is a brave choice.
It is a brave choice. I think there's a.
I'm pretty sure there's a couple of stages you'd rather go to, but I'm sure they've been banned.
Maybe he just didn't feel uncomfortable on stage. I don't think it's a bad Palutena stage by any means.
No, I don't think Palutena has bad stages besides maybe FD.
Exactly.
But I mean, FD's bad for Snake too, which is for sure why it was totally banned by both of them.
Now, to his credit, I've seen a lot of Palutenas get like double jump up air reads from the platform to like take stocks at like 60,
Whoa.
70. I think Krispy Kreme has hit me with that before, even on like Lilac, which has like less crazy platforms.
For those who don't know, Krispy Kreme is a Kentucky player.
He's a
/
Indiana
Indiana
player. And a former Bayo. Either way, Sylvanas is really just taking it to Zane right now. He's not letting him zone.
Okay, I like how he just ran
away.
away. He's like, you know what? I got the 50% lead. I'm just going to let you come to me. I know you're a zoner, but I can jump around.
That's true. Now, Snake is such a high damage character that 1 or 2 mistakes can even this back up.
Yeah. A couple grenade trades and you're back in it.
Or even just another dash attack like that one.
Yeah, everything he does like 15.
Exactly.
I don't think he has a weak move.
I can't think of it.
I think jab does like 13 too. So it's like, I don't think, I think the weakest move he does is his own projectile.
You're actually right. All right, trapped to the ledge again. Sylvanas spacing him out with these back airs, cutting off ledge jump as an option. For those that aren't privy, Palutena's back air on the shield has invincibility too. So if he decided to fire back with an aerial, he would have just stuffed it out.
That might just beat out grenade.
Oh, great read from Sylvanas.
Oh, Sylvanas, you didn't have to do that. He was at like 130.
I'm not sure if Zane wanted that Nikita down there. Sometimes you can use it as an edge guard, but when you're already low, it's really risky.
Look at the Yomi. He ran up and did nothing and jumped. That's how you know the Yomi is getting real.
It's getting in his head.
Yeah.
And you know what I noticed? We've seen very little Palutena and Nair come out until just now.
Oh, boy. Okay, finally the grenade breaks him out of that situation.
All right. Fortunately for him, his percent was higher because if they had been at the same percent, she would have got another up air or neutral air even.
I mean, look at this.
Extra damage. And again, she's still higher than him.
He opted for the air dodge instead of the aggressive option.
Oh, the counter! Sylvanas is a genius.
Oh, man.
He is a genius. Okay.
Oh, well, he was feeling himself a little too much on that victory lap there.
Even still, you got to feel yourself a little bit after that.
I mean,
so he's got his
a whole fresh stock, though.
Been a dare read out of Cypher and then a counter read out of up smash. He's feeling himself.
I mean, that was like return to sender.
Yes, not about it. So as I've been saying, and then
that's Halo 2. Give them their bomb. Give them back their bomb.
Oh yeah, even that. Auto Reticle does a really good job of snuffing out where he wants to be too, because again, he can't hold grenades.
It does stop grenades too.
He's really dancing around that platform with the C4 with no fear.
You're right, man. Palutena really does just counter.
I don't know where he wins. Like, I don't know.
I mean, he does enough damage that he can sort of brute force his way through any matchup, but I mean, not the way Sylvanas is playing, man. He's making him work for it.
Look at that. He snuffed out his dash attack with his too.
Ooh, going for the falling upper that would have led into another one.
Yeah, Sylvanas just all over this man. You see that shield pressure from that back air is getting really low.
Yeah, it's low enough to shield poke, actually.
He's lucky that poke because it might have broken otherwise, which would have absolutely been his death.
Yeah, that would have been quite a way to be kicked out of bracket there.
Definitely. Another forward air. Explosive flame coming to trap the sides.
Barely missed.
Oh! Smash! Sylvanas was on fire that third
Killed him with
game.
the heavens light right there.
Yes.
Said, I smite thee.
Every kill was so wildly different. What I like is that, like, in the second stock, he spent a lot of time conditioning him not to jump by using those fairs and those bears, which gave him an opportunity to roll through. So when he ended up on the ledge that time, instead of going for those aerials, he walked microspace back a single step and threw out that up smash to bait him into doing that neutral
You
get
could
up.
see the adaptation coming from Sylvanas from game 1 to 3. Like game 3, he was on Yomi level 3.
He figured everything out.
He was doing bait tactics that you would see normally in a game 5 set.
And I think a big criticism of Palutena is that, like, a lot of people are like, oh, she's going to neutral air,
linear,
blah, blah,
she's
blah, blah.
linear.
But Sylvanas was not playing that like a linear character at all. He used a lot. There was a lot of diversity in his tactics, and he was very, very good about reading his opponent.
Trademark of a player that plays like several characters. The fundamentals carry through all the different ways. He's
really
not a linear player at all.
Exactly.
So coming up next, we're going to have Colonies versus Doorstop, which actually Colonies, I believe, is down in the head-to-head 2 sets. And I think he actually Doorstop beat Colonies to get the placement he did. Or actually, no, he qualified in the southern
he qualified
one.
down
He
here,
qualified the southern qualifier. Colonies qualifying 4th at the northern qualifier, losing to, I think, Schmail?
Schmail, yeah, he lost to Schmail, who we'll be seeing up after this match. Also, interesting thing, they both went to the same Pittsburgh event. Out of 207 players, Doorstop placed 5th and Colonies placed 1st.
Yeah,
so
they met back up.
These are titans that are coming.
I believe that's when Doorstop got his win, and Colonies brought it back from losers.
Oh, that is right. Yeah, because he said he went down to lose pretty early.
He 6-0'd. Who's the Mario up in Pittsburgh?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Perky.
6-0.
Yeah, 6-0.
Well,
like it was rough.
You know how much work it is to 6-0 somebody?
You know how much
with
percent? That's like 4 million %.
That's like 8 trillion bombs approximately.
He doesn't use that many bombs actually. He's more of an arrow player.
Yeah, that's true. I'm such a fan just because like I've seen so many like crazy Young Link combos from just his Twitter. Like you get like 3 arrows and
by
like
the way. This man grinds. He has plenty of footage to comb through. He plays about 10 hours a day. And he lives right next to the Loft Crew.
Yes.
That's Kitaro, Tweak, which, oh, by the way, Tweak, best player, arguably, in Ultimate.
Best player in the world. We'll just say best player in the world.
He gets some of the best offline practice you can ask for.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Doorstop cuts his teeth on Dark Shad every week.
You know what? There's an ongoing joke where Doorstop does better at regionals than he does at the weekly. And it's true. He will literally get first out of 180 people, go to get 5th at our arcade.
By the way, this Invitational is basically a weekly.
It's basically a weekly. It's only 8 people.
Because we have Biggie Cheese, you have Dark Shad, you have Doorstop, and all of them are basically play every week, like Wednesday and Thursday. So we have Doorstop coming up. Probably going to see Pokemon Trainer, and I know Colonies hates this matchup.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is going to be rough.
And
Doorstop's Trainer is crazy good.
I asked Doorstop, like, why don't you just go ZSS, Zero Suit Samus? And he's like, I haven't figured that one out yet. I'm like, yeah, you're right. She's not really good, is she? She's like,
all right.
mid-tier.
Both players all geared up, got their Monster, got their Cougar headsets.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Logo facing the camera.
So many flavors of Monster. Actually, this Ultra Paradise, like, all jokes aside, is delicious. It's green, apple-y. It's giving me all kinds of energy.
Yeah, thank you, Monster, for sponsoring us.
Shout
and we're
out
getting
to Monster.
right into it. Squirtle versus Young Link.
Young Man,
The
as
Young
he's
Link.
called
Yeah, Young
locally.
Man.
We're going to see a lot of high-flying
Oh
combos
my
coming out of these
goodness.
characters. Jesus. It's been 10 seconds. Look at those exchanges.
It looks a lot more impressive than it is. It only did 40 damage, which is about one more. Like Young Link and Squirtle play pretty similarly.
They really do. See, that's the Squirtle problem, except he just leaves in the Ivysaur.
Yeah, he's just like, let me just become heavier real quick.
Oh, you see him chase him down with that
F tilt.
F tilt.
F
I can't
tilt.
tell them apart.
If he swipes his tail, it's F tilt. If he's on his back, it's down tilt.
Next time I see a trainer, I'm just going to have 2 flashcards with the animation of F tilt and down tilt because they're so similar to me.
But right now, Colonies with a slight lead, and he's going to make it count because it's weird seeing Young Link. He's like an aggressive zoner. You never see that. He's a zoner that like puts up a zone and then goes in. You never see that in the game.
You know what I like? I like that he used Water Gun to just like move him out of the way from those point blank range arrows because he knows Colonies can like capitalize.
That's
off
the
those.
zone buster, like step back. But
oh, he got the parry, but he did not get punished. Just barely ran away.
he didn't pick the right option there. He had the right idea, but not the right option.
Again, Doorstop going for these like really big reads. Doorstop, right?
Ooh, that's a rough tech chase situation right there. Luckily, he was able to get out of that.
I think when he gets a little breathing room, we can see him switch to Ivysaur because Squirtle can die
I don't
at
know.
any time.
He might switch. He might just stake.
There it is. Yeah.
Never mind.
Because here's the thing, Ivysaur can go toe to toe just fine. And
He's
a
so
little
much
bit
slower
heavier.
than Young Link. That's the problem.
That is true. Yeah. That's probably why I stayed in Squirtle for so long.
Oh boy, he's a little too slow to get the up air juggles on a character like Young Link, who can really just. I mean, his projectiles. Jeez.
Brilliant.
That's out of shield.
Yep.
Ivysaur is not that strong.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, his grab is like frame 13 or something. Like it's pretty rough for him to really contest Young Link's honestly lagless moves.
Yeah, they really are.
Like-
He literally did. He landed on his shield with the fair and then got an out of shield nair. Out of
This
shield
is
meaning
probably
he
where
jumped again.
Doorstop loves going for that. That down smash hits way below ledge. That earthquake.
Charizard is just not able to get this stock taken.
He's
Now
like,
he
you know
switched
what?
to
Take a
Squirtle.
breather. Yeah.
Yeah. You almost did it, Charizard.
Yeah.
His
You know
trainer
what?
would like condescendingly say in the background.
Yeah. You know what? Just hit the showers.
Oh, back throw?
Yeah, back throw.
All right. So now he's only at 60%.
You just never see that happen.
Beautiful
That's
combo
probably
from
gonna do it.
Colonies from the Angel platform of all things. Ran
Yeah,
right out of there.
He came right back out like, oh, you thought I was done.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. Meek Mill style. Just
Yeah.
came out there. Oh, that was so smart. He tried to use the water gun to actually like blow him off the stage while he's doing that up B. That would have been a really early stock, but Colony's able to drift in just in
And Colonies
just
is,
in time.
whoa, that was some DI. That was
That
directional. That direction was influenced.
It was influenced.
That was influenced.
I would pull that over. I'd be like, sir, where are you going? What are you doing? All right, so Colony's only at 32%, looking really, all right, that's going to be a big punish, though.
Oh,
Jesus!
man.
That was like a 50% punish. You cannot make a mistake
man.
around a player like Doorstop.
Oh!
He will call you out. The dare? The
Yeah, that's
dare.
gonna do it. Yeah, once you take away that tether, Young Link doesn't. I mean, his bomb. He can maybe bomb himself to mix it up, but he really just wants to get back to ledge.
That whole exchange really speaks to the caliber of a player of Doorstop because he made 2 mistakes.
Two.
And took that entire stock and now has 45% on him. He has the lead.
He's in the lead.
You'd
What's
never
up with
know he was
this?
down
He
like
was
10
up. He
seconds
was
ago.
up a whole freshly
fresh
baked,
stock, right.
beautiful, delicious stock, and now it's gone.
All right, we're only going to see Squirtle for a
Oh,
little
boy,
bit
here's some
longer. We got
damage.
combos coming out of this? Okay.
Perfect DI coming out from the up B. Otherwise, that was
Yes.
a big up air coming out. The thing about Young Link is he may not have the best kill power, but he does some damage, man.
A lot
Up air
of
does
damage,
like
yeah.
17 or something.
And honestly, it's healthy that he doesn't have that kind of kill power because how
Yeah.
fast he racks up damage and how low he zones. If this character was killing it like 90 consistently,
He'd be top
disgusting.
tier.
He'd be a top tier. He's
But
almost a top tier now, honestly.
in order for a character like Young Link to kill early, he actually has to get like a crazy, silly combo.
Like that.
Like that.
Like,
oh my god.
Arrow into sweet spot nair.
Yeah.
Running across the stage to get that confirmed.
Unfortunately, Squirtle not being the heaviest character.
All right, we got to see Ivysaur pull some magic out. That boomerang, everything he does can lead to a confirm.
Yeah.
That's a scary
Oh,
thing.
here's the dash attack. Still
Wow.
not doing. Still not
Flawless
killing.
DI from Doorstop to keep himself alive. Got Zard coming out. He's going to
All
make it
right.
back to the stage.
I like how Young Link's bombs actually don't explode on impact, so
Oh, back throw? We
this
can see
might be
something crazy.
rough. Here comes the flamethrower.
That doesn't give him, and he's got the bomb to keep himself safe, too.
Oh
Good
no!
awareness by
Oh
Colonies.
no!
Wow! Oh, I did it. I did the thing with my voice.
Yeah. That's the thing is, he I don't know if he tried to throw the bomb down and it just didn't quite work out that way, but he was kind of put in a pretty bad situation there.
He was. Where he backed up at the ledge, honestly, you saw he was going to go for the bomb, and he's backed up. He's like, no, because, like, Charizard's wings, they're so tricky, you don't really want to mess with them, so he decided
No,
to
there's no hurt boxes on those. You weren't
you
trading
don't
with
wanna
those.
mess with them at all,
Sword
yeah.
or no, that's not a very big sword that Young Link's got.
So that was a very explosive game one. Super close set. Could have gone either way. Definitely looked like Colonies had the advantage.
There was some spikes. There was crazy combos. There was edge guards out the wazoo, man.
You see Doorstop? He said, "Whew."
Yeah, Doorstop.
He knows.
He's so hard on himself, man. He'll win 3 stocks and be like, "Nah, man, I played like trash, man."
Yeah, he got flown all the way out to Prime Saga, and still he's just like, not good enough yet.
Not good enough. Yeah, he got the compendium. So,
that's true.
We'll see. Because Colonies, I know, is also pretty hard on himself. He's one of those hard grinders, and if he doesn't get first, he ain't happy.
He ain't first, you last.
Yeah,
straight up.
He's straight Ricky Bobby. So
straight up Ricky Bobby. You're
yeah.
right.
So he's actually switching to Shadow Link.
Oh, I like Shadow. Oh, he's mad now.
Yeah,
That's
he's like, you may have defeated me, but can you defeat my Shadow?
That situation was really fortunate for Colonies going behind Ivysaur. He wasn't able to confirm like he wanted to. I know he was looking for like probably a low percent Vine Whip. Because even at those low percents, the angle it sends you at is disgusting.
It puts you in a pretty bad spot up. You don't want to be above Ivysaur. That's just not where you want to be.
Honestly, I rarely see Vine Whip killing like kill percents because it's so good at mid. These mid percents. Yep. These nairs, these fairs, and these razor leaps, they all lead to a sweet spot Vine Whip if Colonies isn't super careful.
This is prime percent. Like this is like where you don't want to be against Ivysaur.
Oh, they're literally 1%
He's like, please
apart.
do more damage to me so I don't have to worry about Vine Whip right now.
Yeah, right, exactly, because this is where everything combos. He could even, if he wanted to, like blow himself up out.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he might just hold a bomb.
That was an old brawl tech.
Oh boy! Oh, he went for the tech chase, but he was a little too aggressive about it.
All right, he's DIing these situations perfectly.
Except for that situation, he did not. Doorstop did not DI that perfectly. Let me tell you that.
I don't think he was ready.
I wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't. Yeah, I got hit. I would have got hit.
Oh boy!
Oh, he didn't
get hit.
Doorstop is not here to play. That was.
I mean, he kind of is, but he ain't messing around.
Yes, yes.
He's going serious about it.
Yes.
Look at that! That up throw up air did like 26.
God, this is. I'm getting hyped. This is so exciting. I'm so excited.
Sai is actually slapping his chair in excitement.
I am. I think all the caffeine is kicking in from this Monster Energy drink.
He actually F-tilted underneath the arrow. That's rough for Colonies.
He's a small boy.
Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, he dropped shield early. He got a big punish out of that too. That was a big opportunity for him to rack up some low percent combos, but he dropped shield a little bit too early.
Here come the tail whips, lowering the defense of him. And that's another thing. Withdraw is basically useless because either Boomerang or Fire Arrow is going to slow him down enough that he's going to get a punish.
Yeah, you're right. It hasn't come into play in this matchup at all. Actually, he's gotten punished for it every time he's tried to do it.
He's only got a direct hit once. That's it.
That is such a smart play from Colonies. Knowing that he's going to hang out a little bit, waiting for his option. He gets a 2-frame with a down tilt into a kill with that aerial. Really smart.
Neutral air.
Neutral air. I forgot which aerial it was. That's why I said
the kick.
I was being vague.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
wow,
so
look at that coverage.
Yes, he covered both the sides of the Boomerang, and then as soon as he rolled in, which was his only place to go safely, covered him with that up B.
Is this actually Young Link, or is this like a clone character, Shadow Link? Like, is it actually a different moveset? Or?
It's an Echo fighter.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, Doorstop is really not able to find an answer here.
He's actually knocking on death's door right now.
He is.
He might want to switch to Ivysaur, make himself a little bit heavier, but
yeah,
that's
one
not
false
really
move, he could die right now. That was smart, regardless of a shield. Any kind of shield punish would have been devastating.
Yeah, that was up. Oh my goodness! You brave soul.
So brave.
So brave, so stunning.
Oh, is this going to be the kill? Okay, no, he's a little bit too far out, but he's in a really, really rough spot.
Colonies is not letting up the pressure, though. He's like, eventually one of these is going to hit, and I'm going to get in there, and it's going to kill.
Yeah, Colonies just had such a commanding lead of the neutral. And that's what his character shines at, but Colonies is also just such a gifted player. It is really looking hard for Doorstop to take this second game. Yeah. I know he took the first game from a crazy comeback, but I don't think it's happening this time. Or at least I don't see it. Well, I'll be really excited if I do see it.
I hope all of these go to game 3.
Oh, that switch definitely saved
that might
his
do
life.
it. Oh my!
Oh no, punish.
That's
that does it.
That was that might have been an F tilt punish, or maybe a sort of you try to go for grab, but you know the buffer system of this game. You know?
Yeah.
It's all on the hands. Beautiful game.
Yeah, the buffer system is a little bit egregious. That's my one big gripe. But yeah, so game 2 is going to go to Colonies with the 2-stock, no less. It definitely looks like he started to figure some stuff out. And I think what will happen is Doorstop, he couldn't get like little wins. He would just get like super huge punishes off like small mistakes the Colonies made. So Colonies like, I'm going to clean it up even
Colonies
further.
like, I'm just not going to make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm just not going to make these little mistakes.
He's like, you know, what if I just don't get hit for this whole game?
Yeah, and that's what he did. That's basically what he did. All right, so now we are 1-1. One of these players is going to be going home at 4th, which again, considering what they've done and how good they are, is
you can see Colonies going full meditation mode, closing his eyes.
He's not even going to look in the screen. He's just going to keep them closed.
I'm surprised he doesn't like have headphones on that aren't the game audio, but I'm sure he's happy to have it. For those who play Smash, you know that they're happy to have game audio.
Yes, we don't always get it. In certain characters, you absolutely need it. That was really smart. Uppy out of shield, going to net him a 45% exchange. Doorstop trying to chase him down, but he techs away, so he doesn't have to worry about getting grabbed out of his shield after that double fair.
Oh boy, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? All right, so Colonies has a certain rhythm.
Whoa, big
no
reason
punish.
from Doorstop, but it was
That
a
was
little
a good.
bit
That was a nice
misspaced.
feint back.
Yeah, it was really good.
That withdrawal was going way too. Inertia was definitely a property of that matter.
Nice. Up throw and an up air. Even confirming on such a light character, these mid percents, you have to be really careful about pretty much everything.
That's because his up throw never goes anywhere, man.
Exactly. But that's a good thing, because now you get these confirms out of it. Getting really even. These withdrawals are just starting to. They're gonna be the death of Doorstop if he's not careful. Like that one, he didn't get punished, but a lot of them
DOD, if you will.
Yes, DOD. Holding down.
Oh God. Oh, this is not where you want to be. You don't want to be above Ivysaur at this percent.
He got the jump read, but he was just off again. So
how much do I have to pay Colonies to do the milk drink?
Oh, he'll get it if he gets a hot combo. I'm sure he will. He's very
I don't know if he's that type of player.
To dot? He might be. He might be.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah, scoops him right up. Oh, he actually SDI'd out.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like from behind, like.
Right. So I was surprised it connected at all, but then Doorstop was like, I'm not going to let this
I like how he
happen.
just sort of gently tosses the bomb there, just to sort of put it there so he can cover other options himself.
Exactly, because honestly, just however you react to it, Young Link should get a good punish.
And honestly, it covers, it blows up underneath the stage, so it'll cover ledge hang too.
Oh,
I love when he does that.
That was so smart. I've
Colonies
never seen him do that
Colonies
before.
does that all the time as a mix-up, but I guess he was saving it for game 3. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. And this is, oh, look at that air dodge.
Drifting away. Oh, not getting the dare. Neutral air dodge coming into play, or up for the air dodge.
Unfortunately, Charizard's just too big and too slow to really get out of the way of that frame trap.
Dare?
Ooh.
Okay. Got the invincibility just in time.
That back throw's going to kill too, so you better watch out.
Big punish. Falling up air is going to do it.
It looks like he just fell on top of him.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Like the hitbox is so big, it doesn't matter.
Ivy.
You can't do it wrong.
He just slipped on the stairs there.
Oh, Ivy.
Ivy.
Oh, Ivy. All right.
So, what's he going to get? Lingering hit an air or up air, which actually still does 13 for some reason.
Colony's getting a lot of mileage out of this grounded up B.
Yeah, because it's his fastest. His ground moves are actually not that fast.
That's surprising.
Because they're based on links. So his fastest ground options is like up till the frame like 8 or whatever. So, and he's not really going to go for that. So he wants to go for up B for out of shield options. Because his grab is a tether, so it's slow.
And considering the amount of follow-ups he gets out of it, it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, and I mean, it's basically a combo tool, which is very inspired design, actually, to have a special move that is a combo tool.
All right. It's starting to get a little bit closer. Colonies has the lead, but it's kind of small. And again, we're getting to those dangerous mid-percents.
I mean, we saw Doorstop pull off some crazy edge guards, so.
Right.
Oh, no, that's the Colonies combo right there.
That is the Colonies Twitter special. Double arrow into the up B. Ivysaur was
sometimes
just
I've seen him hit 3 arrows before.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I expected it.
Like, it's the stairway to heaven.
Good song.
Okay. So actually,
I like romance.
Ooh, yeah, you can't shield both of those. I saw Doorstop going for the parry, but the timing was off on that.
Yeah, and the amount of shield damage that comes out of it, it's risky to even try it. Like, he's lucky at poke, because, again, having it break is just as bad as poking. Oh, point blank boomerang definitely going to get parried and punished, but nothing too substantial, only a couple of jabs.
He's gonna have to pull something together. I mean, we've seen Doorstop, I think he got a 2-stock last time, but we've seen Doorstop pull off these kind of situations before, so.
Yeah, literally game 1. But again, Colonies is just playing.
But he's only got 1 stock
right
to play with the rest of this tournament, so. Oh, I saw him go for it.
Oh no! Ivy?
He might be able to. No! What a way to get knocked out of this tournament. Footstooled at 35, man.
Really good awareness from Colonies, though.
You saw him cycle through the whole repertoire, like, please, let me back.
He saw him tech and was like, you have to go. You have to get hit by this situation. So he went out and footstooled him. Died at only 30%, too. If he had been a little bit higher, I think he could have made it if he had maybe already been Ivysaur. But that exact sequence of Pokemon was perfectly spaced for him to not be able to make it from the ledge.
That's rough, man. That's rough. That's a rough way to get knocked out. And unfortunately, Doorstop getting knocked out at one of the 4th places. But, you know, he still made it all the way up here, and that's a win in itself.
But this is, again, a tournament of only killers, of only terrifyingly good players ranked all throughout the region. So there's no shame in losing to, I mean, Doorstop is 3, I think, or Doorstop is 4. Colonies, I think, is like right above him at 3
or 3, yeah.
So, like, that could have gone either way, you know. But either way, great awareness from Colonies to get that footstool.
So Colonies continuing on to fight for his right to this $2,500 pot.
$2,500
just for this game, by the way. The other game, the whole pot itself has, I believe, 20,000. That's for Fortnite, that's for League of Legends, that's for Overwatch, and for Smash, which you're watching right now.
Which you're watching right now, you're right.
And
so next up, we're finally going to have Schmail coming on. We're going to have JDB coming
the
with
mystery,
him.
man. I've never heard of this guy before.
I literally had to like do private eye level research just to figure out what this player
I didn't even
has
see
done.
this man. I haven't seen this man's face until this tournament.
But I know we are going to see...
I didn't even think he existed.
No, me neither. I couldn't find his Twitter
like,
or anything.
Schmail, who was that?
But,
Did someone
he
change
got,
their tag?
So he got 3rd at his qualifier. He also got 4th at Kit Combo recently. And even though he's not ranked in Ohio, he's still beating great players. He's beaten Colonies before. He's beaten Nan, who's also ranked. He's beaten False. He's beaten K-Taro. He's got a lot of really strong wins. So I'm sure we can possibly see him in the ranking for the next PR season.
I mean, if he does it, I mean, I'd be really surprised because he already got his way up to this qualifier or this invitational.
That's true. That's a really good result just to be here.
And I know invitationals don't count for PR, but the qualifiers do.
But again, he's got another big Titan, JDB. Not only is the best player in Kentucky, he's so strong that if you go to a Kentucky event, he's beaten all of Kentucky. He's got a bounty on his head at Kentucky, actually.
He's also the only rep for Kentucky right there.
That's true. Everyone else is from Ohio. He drove up to Kentucky. All right, so we're going right into it. Coming into the match against...
And I know JDB also has a big repertoire of characters, but Inkling is about as main as you can get for him.
I mean, it's smart. Going Snake against trainers is a lot riskier than just going Inkling. Either way, Schmail firing in with some immediate damage. All right, things pretty even. All right, JDB's got the ink going. Schmail's got to be extra careful.
He's one of the few Inklings I see that actually inks them up.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't understand, man. Inkling's like, man, my character doesn't kill him. Like, I know I have a mechanic that increases my damage by 1.5 times, but I'm not going to use it.
I can't think of any character in the cast that wouldn't be, like, incredible with that mechanic.
Imagine Snake with a 1.5 times multiplier.
Oh, best character.
You imagine Incineroar with a 1.5? Come on now.
Up throw and up air. Okay, he switches out. Smart stuff by Schmail, but that is also information for JDB. He's going to get a lot of those around 100% up airs. So now he knows how Schmail's going to react, and we can see a punish later. Oh, he doesn't snap to the ledge from there. I'm really surprised. I thought Charizard could have made it.
This Inkling really wearing rain boots. The Wellingtons.
The dog mod.
I like the forward air. It's the Aaron Black right there for those who play Mortal Kombat. So
JDB's doing a really, really good job of respecting his space. He knows that Ivysaur's up air is such a devastatingly strong tool.
And you know what? How many Inklings do they have in Northern Ohio?
I don't know. Wait, no, they have. Well, no, dude, they have Cosmos. But Cosmos
but how much? He doesn't show up to the sort of mid-level tournaments.
He's doing international business.
He really just kicked this man.
Sometimes
he's
you
like,
do
go Charizard, ooh, and just kicked him.
You know what? Schmail has spent almost no time as Squirtle now that I'm noticing.
I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't think it is either.
Because basically you're Squirtle versus Ink Squirtle, and it's just not going to work out for you.
JDB's asserting dominance right now. That up throw.
Perfect DI.
Yeah, completely perfect DI. All right, let's see. I traps him.
He's not going to live much longer.
Back air. Definitely called that back air out. The F-Toad is almost just as strong. It's got crazy knockback on it, so JDB being afraid of it jumped into that back air instead.
People sleep on Charizard, man, but Charizard be showing up, especially in doubles lately.
That is true. That is true.
He's actually the fastest of the Pokemon, believe it or not.
Who is it? Gemini. Gemini's playing almost exclusive Charizard, and he's still getting really good results.
And Charizard / Ridley.
Yeah, that's such a change from Bayo. Either way, Schmail looking to keep himself alive with these low percent fares. All right, Vine Whip.
This is kind of where you want to be. I'm not sure about recovering that low against Ivysaur, man, because that Bolt Blast, that Seed Bomb, that Seed Flare is really, really big. It's like pretty much the size of an Ivysaur underneath him. So maybe you want to go high and hit him with the Ink Shine, as they call it.
I like that he's pulling those tricks out the pocket. He jumped back from the ledge and tried to go for that Vine Whip in case he pressed him off stage, but JDB just stayed patient. He knew he didn't want to like overextend and get caught with anything tricky.
And that back air's so lagless that it leads into move.
Oh, he didn't tech. Oh! With the Flare Blitz!
I'm so sad that didn't kill.
I can't believe it didn't kill.
But the thing about that, the Flare Blitz is going to cover everything.
That's true.
Because it's going to armor through get up attack, and it's going to travel through every single roll option. For those who don't know, the jab block, when you hit when someone's like flops on the ground, right, and you hit them with something like a jab, they sort of bounce on the ground, and it gives you some time to choose where they're going to roll, to like cover wherever they're going to roll. So you saw that he went for Flare Blitz because that basically covers every single option.
Yeah, that was a brilliant play from Schmail. Looking to really keep himself alive here.
If he can get another one of those, he might.
I know, exactly. A Nair or a Fair at this point can definitely just net him so much damage, so JDB needs to be extra careful hanging out in the shield.
Oh,
and the roller to the up smash will do it.
That's the Ink Snake.
He charged it a little bit, too. He knew.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew. Because even if he mashed out, he was going to hit him with the blast at the top.
Right. There was honestly just nowhere for him to go in that position. And the way he placed that roller, had Schmail like avoided it, he would have been able to just cancel and just kind of run away. So it was really smart Like, everyone at the beginning of the game complained about Inkling Roller saying it was busted. There's plenty of options you can do. It's better used as a mix-up like JDB just did.
It got nerfed, my guy.
What'd you say?
It got nerfed, my guy.
Well, yeah. Cause
not at those percents it didn't.
No, yeah.
So, I mean, it is honestly hard to land these days in the meta. Because it's just sort of, it's obvious, you know. You're just coming at him with a big paint roller.
That's why
you're
he
like,
doesn't go for it
please don't hit me.
That's how he keeps the move still relevant. He
it's
uses
more
it just
of a
so
tech
rarely.
chase option. It's sort of his flare blitz, if you will.
And he was in an ambiguous tech chase situation earlier, but he rolled away, which was smart because he was going for the jab lock. But now in this next set, if he does it again, I could definitely see JDB chase him down with the roller. Because he's really good about picking up those habits.
I always wonder for Inklings if it's better to go for jab locks or roller.
It probably just depends on the percents.
Because I know jab block to down smash is a pretty serious option for Inkling.
All right, game 2, we're going to Lilat. This is a pretty smart counter pick from Schmail. I can see him spending a lot of times on the platform to just kind of avoid where Roller can trap him on the ground.
These like shallow triplats are really good for Ivysaur, and you could say he actually started as Ivysaur.
Oh yeah.
He actually switched to Ivysaur. Because for those who don't know, you don't have to start Squirtle. You can pick Ivysaur or Charizard from the character select menu.
Yeah, if you really want to play just one Pokemon, you can. There's no downside anymore if you want to. It's not optimal, but you can, you know.
I mean, depending on the matchup, it's really just Pokemon Trainer is essentially a stance character, and you know you want to change stances to either get out of situations you don't want to be in, or live a little longer, or maybe get some sort of kill option going
Which Schmail just did. I've seen JDB get those low percent up airs and get nairs, back airs, and everything else. He always gets these big strings out of that, and Schmail was like, nope, just going to switch out. Not even going to let that get started.
And we just saw a situation where jab block would have actually been better than Roller.
Ooh,
oh boy, he's going for the DI mix-up? He's going for the DI mix-up.
All right, how's he going to recover? Fire breath.
Okay, that was perfect timing, actually. Most people actually get hit with a little bit.
Good patience by Schmail. I think he was expecting JDB to cancel it earlier, but he called his bluff out, backed up, got his shield going, and just full up smash punish.
All right, so he's inked up. He's going to be taking about 25% more damage right here. When they're spotty like this, like ink comes in like stages, right?
Right.
When it's like nothing, 1.25, and 1.5. And when they're spotty like this, it's like 25% more damage.
Oh, man. That's definitely something to look out for. But Schmail's doing a great job of keeping himself safe here. Calling out the switch from JDB. That's the adaptation I'm talking about. Like, see how he kind of just like ambiguously floated there, just waited for Schmail's option? Because he hasn't air dodged at all. He's only switched, which is better than air dodge.
JDB pretty much, he's pretty good at juggling. Like, he's got the fundamentals to. And you can see, like, I know Schmail. I don't know if Schmail's been like played earlier Smash games, or if he's a newcomer. But JDB's been around the block, you know?
Oh, beautiful dare from Schmail. JDB, as you said, you cannot go low against Ivysaur. Down there is such a devastating
favorite
attack.
place to go to recover is low, because usually with Inkling, it's super safe.
Right, you have a bunch of range, but you can't mess with that
but
move.
He doesn't have a hitbox.
Look at this damage. This Lilac counter pick coming into play exactly like I thought it would.
Are we going to see another Game 3?
We're going to see another Game 3. It's
I swear.
Like.
Oh my gosh!
Jesus!
I tell you what, JDB's been really on point with his get-up attacks. Unfortunately, he hasn't been on point with his F smashes though.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate because I would have actually done it.
You typically see him go for up smash, but I don't think you want to take the chance to Schmail a little bit lower.
That's a good frame trap right there. That's not where you want to. That's not where you want to air dodge, my guy.
All right, and Schmail again, an unranked player, definitely just took a stock convincingly.
From Kentucky.
Convincingly from
the
JDB's
Kentucky
#1.
scene in a nutshell.
Exactly.
I can't pick a better representative than JDB, to be honest.
Yeah. So now we are getting another Game 3 situation.
I wonder where they're going to go.
Definitely looks like Schmail adapted. For that stage, I knew as soon as they went to Lilac, I'm like, oh, Ivysaur gets so much mileage from this stage.
Yeah,
and everything I thought was going to happen.
That might have been. I bet JDB's just thinking like, all right, it was the stage. I'm going to shake it off. I'll get my counter pick. Maybe we'll see a character switch. I know he plays Mario. I know he plays Snake. He has a really good Snake, actually, but I know that matchup's not that good for him.
Nah, I think Inkling might be a better option.
And he's going Yoshi Brawl, so I'm thinking he's sticking with the Inkling.
That's kind of a risky move, and I only say that logistically it's not a risky move, but I've just seen Doorstop pull off so many crazy exchanges with Ivysaur on that stage, and I don't know if JDB is ready.
And I noticed on the character select screen, Schmail actually is starting with Ivysaur again.
Yes.
I don't know if he just does that on normally, but
I mean, it's a good character. Like, you know, why not? So, again, starting off on Yoshi's Brawl, gonna have to be really careful not to hang out on that mono platform for too long. Ivysaur, as we saw, can get a lot of devastating, like, falling up airs, but he can actually land on the platform with an up air, then fall through and do a second up air back to back.
We kind of saw that with, you can get, I think, 3 up airs out of that.
Yes.
Like falling, rising, rising.
Yes. So it's definitely something JDB's going to be extra careful.
That's like, what, 57 damage or something?
Schmail is actually playing a tighter zoning game this time.
Ooh,
Oh, man, that could have been
look
bad.
out, here comes the...
Could have been the dare.
He used the wall jump. That's why he liked this stage. He has another recovery option when he's going low. He can stall out his recovery against that down air.
That's true, especially considering how devastating it was when it hit the second game.
Yeah, that basically shifted the momentum last game. Go high? Okay. Luckily, he didn't get shot.
Are they both going to make it back? Oh, no!
What is with these? Yeah, he did. He went down and footstooled him.
Wow, we're getting a lot of footstools today.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens. We only have a bracket made out of like super talented players. That's
it's
what
like,
you see.
you know, what's the most efficient way I can kill this man? Let's just step on him.
Yeah. So
now if he can footstool, okay, he's not even sticking with Squirtle.
Yeah,
if you footstool Squirtle, he goes prone for a hot minute.
Yeah, that's actually what killed Doorstop in the previous set.
He gets stuck on the shell.
All right, again, just starting to throw these Razor Leafs out. They confirmed into so much. JDB opted to just jump out of that.
Oh, he's barely going to live that, but is this really where you want to be?
Schmail definitely had the read. Schmail with the read again.
I was noticing when Schmail was playing friendlies, he loves that F smash because it covers roll and regular get up and get up attack.
My God, 59% coming out of Schmail. Exactly what we're talking about with those double rising up airs that you can only do with these monoplat situations.
You got basically neutral versus conversions right here. So Inkling definitely has the better frame data and better neutral, but oh my God, when Ivysaur gets in, man, and here comes the Ink. I haven't actually seen JDB Ink up that much. At fourth throw? No.
No, I thought. Oh,
because he knows with Ink that up throw up air is actually a kill move.
Wow, JDB is really just dominating Schmail right now, despite that 59% combo. That was a bunch of damage. That was like the only exchange he got, you know?
That's gonna do it. Yeah, that was a little bit poor DI because I know he was spacing the back air properly.
He might have been expecting to get up air trying to DI for that.
Well, honestly, he was in the middle of back air spacing.
JDB?
Buddy. Is this really how you want to? Is this really how you want to lose the game?
A lot of money on the line here, man.
This is essentially like a $300 money match right now.
All right, and JDB taking his rage out on Schmail.
That Ink multiplier coming in clutch. You see how much damage that did?
Yeah, that was a ton.
Oh boy,
again,
not
you
where you
can't
want to be.
hang out on those mono platforms. It's too dangerous.
Oh my God, no!
Oh, this.
Oh no, that's why do it.
It does it, Schmail. Again, an
with
unranked player.
Two combos. Two combos.
That's so wild. JDB had so much momentum going into that third game, and then Schmail just dominated him with that combo.
That's
killed
rough,
him really early with that Vine Whip, too. So again, Schmail, unranked in our state, beating the #1 player in Kentucky to keep himself going in this final bracket. Finale. In the finale.
This whole bracket's a finale. What are you talking about?
Keep himself going in the finale. That's what I meant.
He gets to keep going for this $2,500 pot that the Smash players are fighting for right now. For those who don't know, we do have other games coming on tonight, all throughout the night. We have Fortnite, we have League of Legends, and we have
Overwatch,
and we have Markiplier coming today too, giving his keynote speech.
He's gonna be doing a speech
and a little meet and greet, a little Markiplier meet and greet.
Yeah. So if you want to meet Markiplier, just hang out here a little bit longer. I think that starts around like 4 p.m. At least that's what it is in the schedule. So you can see him later.
I'm gonna check the bracket. I believe we're gonna have Sylvanas one against Zane. Yeah. So it's gonna be Darkshad and Sylvanas.
Yes, that's gonna be really interesting. This is actually a run back from
Colonies versus Schmail.
So Darkshad and Sylvanas played at the previous qualifier for first and second respectively.
Oh my God. Colonies has to face 2 Pokemon trainers in a row.
Oof. Oof. That's rough. Yeah, so Sylvanas ended up winning one of the sets against Darkshad, but Darkshad was able to win 2-1 overall, so he has the advantage. But I watched their sets last night, and they were definitely back and forth.
Well, you know what? I believe in Colonies to take on. First of all, Schmail is in his region.
Yes.
Second of all, he was down 2 sets against Doorstop before this tournament, and he pretty much handily beat him, I think. That was a pretty convincing. I know it was a 2-1, but it was a pretty convincing 2-1. It was a comfortable third game. And so right now we're going to see Sylvanas versus a Darkshad. I don't know if he's going to go Palutena.
I think he is.
Palutena Shulk. All right. So
Palutena Shulk. That's what a lot of the match was previously when they played. Oh, starting off on FD, actually.
That is a brave choice,
That
is
a brave choice,
That's brave.
Not sure what he banned to. But all right, so Shad coming in already on fire with the Speed Monado, trying to get some damage on.
But the thing about Speed Monado is it cuts your damage.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to get some combos.
He can forward air you like 6 times, and it's like, what are you, sheep? Get out of here.
All right, so Sylvanas going to have to definitely stay back. That's smart to throw the projectiles out. You can get way more damage on him while he's in Buster. You don't have to worry about him getting hit by the
thing is that the thing about Palutena, though, is your combos are not like they're like nair, and that's shield bait right there.
Exactly, which is what we saw in the very first exchange.
But when you use shield, you can't use it again until it recharges all the way back full. Even if you only stay in shield for a little bit, you have to wait for it to recharge to full.
You know, Sylvanas is really, really good about landing these counters. I don't know if he's played like Bayo or Corrin or something, but his third eye for landing these counters is just, as I've been saying, crazy. Now, he had Smash Ultimate on, so it didn't increase the knockback like we thought it would.
Yeah,
Just balancing out.
Yeah, the thing is, the smash mode cuts the damage, by the way, too. The smash mode for Shulk cuts damage, increases knockback. So the way counters work is most of them are based on damage. And some of them just don't work, as we can see there.
That's a crazy exchange, yeah.
He's like, I have a vision that I won't hit her. Fortunately, the forward air coming through, though.
Yeah, Shulk is so good about going for these edge guards. A lot of people should be getting in the habit of going for edge guards more. Shulk can do it so freely. He has so much range. All right, counter on that. Going into shield. Trapped at the ledge of these back airs. He rolls through. Yeah, he's opting to just kind of slow down a little bit. Shield
honestly,
is running out.
Shield, he's on borrowed time, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! He has to. That's so perfect though, because
he forced him to burn his double jump, but Shad still staying calm in the face of pressure, going for that backslash.
Now that grabs ledge now, that's like a legitimate recovery option, because if a lot of people turn around to go for back air and they get backslash.
Oh yeah, they'll die hard on the other side, coast to coast.
Especially if he comes back with, he sometimes will switch to smash, just be like backslash, bring it.
Wow,
yeah,
that dash attack.
That did 15 because of Buster mode.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, does less knockback, more damage for Shulk. And that means he takes more damage too, and we can see the shield. I don't even think she cares.
Exactly, she doesn't care. But she noticed, or Sylvanas noticed that he turned shield on and decided to just follow his drift back. There's no point trying to overextend with these combos. They're not going to send him anywhere. So he went for a grab read, but Shad was just a little bit too quick.
Ooh, look at that parry. You always love to see those. Like
again,
a true parry.
Another really close set. 1% separating these two players right now.
Uh-oh. But that's the thing about the speed mode. It may not do a lot of damage, but man, it gets you some stage control.
It sure does, yeah.
He's just like, let me get him off stage so I can switch to smash real quick.
Or even if you're not opting for stage control, you can just leave and just back up and get into neutral immediately.
Yeah, or just, evade.
Right.
You can basically just evade the whole way.
Buster's
and that's the thing about Shulk is that he can. Oh my goodness! Look
God,
at
that was like 50%.
That was Buster, and it still did that much knockback.
Jesus.
That was a brave counter, and fortunately, he didn't get punished for it.
Yeah, it was relatively even until that exchange. Now he's got the momentum way in his favor if Sylvanas is careful. Coming back to the jump Monado.
Still going to take more damage. Jump mode. Oh, back to shield.
Yeah, good timing. Pretty good timing.
All right, normal Shulk. We never see this guy.
That is true.
And he's sliced and diced, man.
All right. I like the delay right there, too. Such awareness to just not even put the Monado on, but just wait till he sees him on the platform.
That was so perfect!
These counters are blowing my mind.
That is the counterplay. We see the adaptation coming from Sylvanas. He only has to touch that hot stove once, and he says, never again, man.
All right, again, what's he going to do? Oh, he went for the third
He's just going to keep nairing. He's like, you know what? I don't care if these do like 8 damage each. I'm going to keep it going.
Yeah, honestly, you can keep it. You can just, if you can keep your advantage state going, you might as well do it.
Well, the thing about shield is the more you hit him, like you can basically knock shield out of Shulk.
Right.
So if he's just nairing him over and over, he doesn't even get to use shield, basically.
Exactly. And honestly, his percents are still low enough where if he gets another nair, I can still see him.
Oh, no!
Oh, the read! Shad, please, sir.
Again, we were talking about hot stoves. Shad saw the counter once. He's like, not again.
Yes.
Especially not. It's I'm surprised Sylvanas went for that because we saw before, Smash mode basically cancels out how strong a counter is.
Yeah, it was really good awareness by Shad to pick up those habits because he's like, all right, you're going to keep countering? Fine. Not only did he punish, he got an optimized charge.
You see Doorstop telling him, like, yeah, since I'm in Smash mode, I basically kill you whenever I want, and your counter does less damage because I do less damage. So.
Sylvanas made a face. He was like, wow, I really just died at 74.
Look, you see his face? He's done. He's done.
Still, outside of that, I know it's going to make him be a little bit more careful from those counters, but I could definitely see, like, maybe it goes to game 3 and he starts bringing them out again. But I think that move has just been kind of, like, deleted from his move list for a hot second.
Well, I mean, it was a perfect counter to backslash. That he'll never. That's a big
he won't
tool.
back. Okay, you're right.
That's
Shad
a big
will
tool
not
to take away.
backslash again. Sylvanas will go for it.
Because it doesn't matter where you are, you can be facing backwards, forwards. She'll turn around and counter that man.
Yeah.
Is he going to switch to Wolf? I wonder. But I mean, it was pretty convincing.
It was pretty close. It was honestly just one big read that like decided that whole round.
Shulk had about a 45% lead.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, go Joker. Please go Joker. Please go Joker.
He might be on Joker.
Oh, Lord.
No, he's staying
we
Palutena.
ain't
Yeah, that's
seeing it.
respectable. And honestly, considering they just played on FD, I'm sure like the stages he can take Shad are going to be really good. Because that was like the worst stage he could have been on.
Doesn't like that stage.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, well, maybe she does. Never mind.
Never
I'm an
mind.
idiot.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I mean, it wasn't exactly. He kind of got cheesed out, let's be honest. But what is this character but sword cheese?
Exactly.
All right, here comes the damage cheese.
Turn it on Buster. All right. Oh,
And
smart.
back to the shield cheese.
Yeah, he got for the first Nair and Buster. He knew those next Nairs were going to do so much damage. He immediately switched to shield. Was like, there's no way I'm going to let you get this 70% combo potentially.
I don't know for those who noticed, but the Monado arts, the aura corresponds to what they do. So you see Buster, it goes around a sword, right?
Oh.
Shield is an aura like a waistband around him. And then speed is on his shoes.
I never knew that. That's really good
And
attention to
then
detail.
Smash, I think, is on his fists.
Huh. Interesting. So yeah, Sylvanas is down 50% right now. Shad opting to
You see
just
jump on his feet.
Yeah.
Smash is. That's it.
Good call
I
out
was
from
expecting up
Sylvanas.
smash, but F smash.
Whoa!
Bro, that would have killed him too.
Text, no text
He's
from
dead
Sylvanas.
now.
He's got to warp back in. All right, he's able to make it. I think he was looking for like a spot dodge read early, but Sylvanas just rolled in, stayed patient, didn't commit to anything.
I like how he's not swinging right now.
Yeah, that's smart. He's really picking his shots.
He's shadowing him perfectly. He's like fade back. I'm not gonna be where you want me to be, and you're gonna attack there. You're gonna attack where I'm going to be. No.
Oh, again!
I'm
he
surprised
trapped
he
him
went for it.
flawlessly. So he threw
yeah.
the explosive flame out, forced him
Make
to go
him
high.
jump, yeah.
So as soon as he went for the backslash, he's like, oh, I know where you have to be. I get this counter, and you will die
Oh!
from it again.
He
Another
counted
counter.
his way down like it was an Olimar whistle. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna fall with counter because there's nothing he can do to stop me here.
Sylvanas is wrecking on the second game right now.
Are we gonna see another game 3?
He has not been touched on the stock, and then he air
Yeah, I
dodges
think
in
we're gonna
SDs.
see. I don't want to call it too early, but you know.
Wow.
If the chickens are already out the egg, I think they've hatched, my guy.
So far in this set, Sylvanas has been adapting so hard, but Shad is not a stranger to adapting either. So I can definitely see a wild game 3.
Yeah,
but man,
especially
oh man,
if it
Sylvanas
includes
has this in
Wolf.
the bag. If it includes Wolf, possibly. All right, Shad does get a stock to get himself a little bit back on the
In
board,
the
but he's
contention,
way
I'll
down.
say, because who knows with Smash mode? You know, you go full glass cannon mode with Rage and Smash. You have like F Smash killing at 35.
That's true. That's true. All right, yeah. Sylvanas like, I've got a huge lead. I'm not even gonna bother like trying to trade with you right now. I'm gonna make you come to me, and it's really working out. He's not even going super hard on the projectiles, just because like Shulk has the momentum, the speed to like just run around them and get a punish even at max range.
Oh boy.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
that was brave.
Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't counter that.
Honestly,
Maybe it would have been in safe on hit because he was in shield mode.
he might not have been able to get there fast enough to get it. Possibly.
He's like, you know what? I'm just not even going to deal with this. He's got a whole stock though to deal with.
Yeah, Sylvanas' spacing has just been completely perfect. Even at max range with these back airs, he's just a hair out of the zone where that would be dangerous.
Oh boy, danger zone. Not quite.
Not yet. All right, he's got a warp. Shad has a lot of crazy ledge traps. Let's see what Sylvanas does this time. All right, he mixes it up with neutral get up. He's been rolling a lot. He wanted to make sure that he didn't commit to anything twice.
Oh, what move did he use there?
He went for a dare trying to.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it
it
lasts
works!
so long.
It finally works, and it actually kills this time. That move never kills now.
And honestly, he was only a couple frames away from potential death in that situation.
So let's see here. So, Dark Shad staring down the barrel of a game 3 here. See if he can make it back with the Buster damage. Because we know, like, the down throw to F Smash is like 50 damage.
Right. All right. He doesn't. Oh, that Shield Monado absolutely saved his life. He would have died otherwise. Yeah, he knew not to backslash. Sylvanas is in perfect position to punish just in case he did it. Despite the percent deficit, Shad has taken 2 stocks to get himself back to at least on the board. But
I don't know about that.
Combo.
He's on the board, but he's about to be wiped off of it. I'm going to be honest with
Definitely
you.
looks like it. Oh, fair snuffing out.
Oh, he's coming back down, and he couldn't get. I think he tried so hard to counter that the explosive flame came out.
All right, Shad waiting just long enough to get a second shield.
He's got about 5 seconds left of life.
All right, he's got Buster. If he gets hit right now, he can really even things up quickly. We've seen him do
Oh,
it.
that might do it. Yeah.
Yes, neutral air takes it.
That's the thing, Buster. It may not explicitly make you die earlier, but when you take more damage, you die earlier.
Yes.
We're gonna see another game 3.
Another game 3.
It's like King Zion was like, all right, we're gonna make it best of 3, single elimination. I'm like, man, this is gonna go quick. I don't know, man. If they're all going to game 3, who knows?
Everyone invited here is just such a good player, so.
Yeah, I like, and it's also great seating.
Sylvanas definitely starting to get some energy going. See the leg bounce.
It's crazy the way this is seated because you're seated, obviously, the way you were qualified, and it just so happened to work out in such a way that the first and fourth seeds get all game 3s. Second and third, like these are all really close games.
Yeah. And honestly, that was looking like a 3-stock because Sylvanas was just wrecking those first 2 stocks. And Shad was like, let me slow the pace down. And honestly brought it back to pretty close to even. There was a % deficit, but...
He's staying Shulk. He's staying Shulk.
Yeah, he's staying Shulk. I think he should stay Shulk.
What do you think about it? The differences between the first and last in this tournament is the difference between first and fourth place at a 200-person tournament.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which is like almost nothing.
Exactly.
That's like 1 set.
All right, so we are back in the semifinals here.
They go to FD again?
They went back to FD.
Come on, guys. Give the audience a little bit of
that's what
levity.
They both wanted.
Do they?
I mean, they haven't left it yet.
Palutena giving her shield a hug there, unfortunately getting, oh my god, every time one of those Buster back airs hits, you feel it in your soul, man.
You feel your rib cage
like,
shake a little bit.
That's just 20 damage. Ooh, 20 damage.
All right, we're seeing a little bit more of the speed Monado to prevent Sylvanas from like outspacing him, because he's doing a really good job outspacing him, but like if he keeps
weird.
Which is exactly
because he's got an energy sword. Like, we Halo 2 here. He's lunging at him.
But his movement's just really good. But by throwing that on, he just makes his movement just so ambiguous and confusing. It's hard for him to do it.
Oh, he's in kill mode. Phaser sets a kill right now.
What I like about that spacing is that he was standing to cover roll, but Shulk's range is so good at the ledge that honestly he could have covered everything else too. He just had to guess.
If he spaces correctly, forward air covers everything if he times it right. That's the thing about Shulk is he'll sit there forward airing and he'll be like, do something. And if you do something at the wrong time, then you die something. So.
All right, another Nair coming into play here. Yep, okay. Sylvanas doing a really good job of just breaking his zone too.
Yeah, it's so weird. He's kind of running rings around him, which is weird for a... I don't know. Would you call Shulk a zoner?
I don't know. Shulk just has so much versatility to him. It's hard to like put him in any one box. He's not really a sword character.
He's what we refer to in Smash as a swordy.
Yeah, he's technically a swordy, but like he just plays
big
so
swiping
differently
disjoints.
Yeah.
Big swiping hitboxes. Big range on these moves.
All right, yeah. Shad taking the first stock, and again, look at the spacing. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like
this is
this
the problem.
Perfectly.
When Shulk has a lead, he can really turtle hard because he's got the range to keep you out, and he's got shield and speed and jump to run away from you.
All right.
And live forever.
Smart time to put Buster on. Any low % combos right now would be devastating for Sylvanas.
Yeah, Sylvanas has way more to lose than to gain from that.
2 Nairs. All right, but he only had jump on, so didn't do the damage it could have done.
Whoa.
Either way.
Sylvanas letting this game run away from him right now.
Yeah, I think he's starting to figure things out.
I wonder if he's going to exploit Shulk's actually pretty mediocre recovery.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do to it, as we've been seeing.
It doesn't actually grab the ledge at the beginning. He's dead.
Spares can't connect.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Sylvanas cannot go in until... All right, he's got Smash Monado off. He needs to take this first stock, but Shad has been playing such a smart neutral. He hasn't given him any opportunities.
He's not budging, man. Look at this. Oh,
yeah, he's playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Beautiful edge guard from Shad.
Is it going to be a reverse 2-stock, maybe?
We can see it. Oh, that was so smart.
Wait, did he switch off shield? I was about to say. If not, that up tilt is too strong.
I think he switched off it, yeah.
Okay, right, we're back on the board here. 2-1 stocks. Sylvanas gotta clean it up, man.
He's gonna need a crazy play to keep himself alive. And again, Shad is just giving him nothing to work with.
Because we saw how the Nairs off stage weren't really working against his previous opponent with the Cypher, but it will work against Shulk.
Also, you're right. Those Buster back airs literally are doing like 20
They make you sit there in freeze frame and contemplate how much damage you just took.
Oh, it stinks. Oh, I like that. He got the reverse from the neutral air to keep the combo going.
Speaking of which, this man just did 50, so that's about half the stock there. He's got a basically
good counter.
That's what you want to counter. Buster counter.
Yes,
that is like 40 damage right there.
That was crazy.
That's perfect spacing on that forward smash too. Make sure it's nice and safe.
Shad's shield is really, really low. See that back air poking right
shield
through
damage in Buster too.
He tried to call out another backslash, but Shad's been really aware about not going for it. Staling the back throw a little bit early too, while he has shield Monado on.
Back airing the shield art right out of him. Is he going to go off? He's not going to go off.
Oh, he didn't reverse it.
He was trying to. I know what he was trying to do. He was actually trying to catch the up swipe with the air slash because it hits above stage, and that would have killed him. But oh my.
He has to play
this is basically sudden death right now.
Even an F throw just like that almost killed.
Oh! He's alive!
Didn't get the second hit though.
Oh! Jeez, man.
And that's what we're talking about with the spacing. Even on the parry of that back air, running in for a dash attack, a pretty quick option that's safe.
Range on that.
Wasn't able to get a real punish.
Oh, he's gonna... No. He picked the wrong option there. Still not taking it. Here comes the backslash.
Oh!
Okay.
What?
It's okay. He was too far away.
Oh, okay,
if I had a nickel for every time that Dark Shad kills himself like that. And he's dead!
Yeah. That was really smart. Turnaround up B out of shield with Smash Monado on is going to take that. in a very flashy fashion. So
these monsters are, they hit something different.
They're
man.
good, right?
Man, it tastes like Jolly Ranchers. Man.
I know, it's good.
Woo.
Shout outs to Monster. Again, this new flavor, Ultra Paradise. I've never heard of it. It might not even be new, but it's new to me. Really tasty stuff. It honestly tastes so different than the rest of the brand. I don't know if they changed the recipe. I don't know what it is, but it's really good.
It tastes like sour apple, man. I love it.
Additionally,
let's make sure that logo's facing the camera for the
facing the
audience.
camera, yes.
Here you go.
Monster Energy.
Sponsored, by the way.
Subtle ads placement right there. Additionally,
so,
we do have.
Who we got coming up next? I'm gonna go check the bracket real quick.
It's got to be Zane, right? Zane won that match. Right?
Also sponsored by Cougar. Look at these chairs.
Comfy chairs.
I don't have chairs this nice in my car.
The logo right here.
You got lumbar support, fully adjustable. The computers that they will be using for the PC events, that would be, I believe, Origin. Thank you for providing that. Go ahead and plug the energy vitamins here.
3, 2, 1 plug. So this is actually a new product. I've never tried it before. It's called High-Low Game Time Gummies. These are actually caffeinated gummies that you can just take on the go. Which is honestly, if you get this, each I'd say 2 gummies are about a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's 25 milligrams. So it's like one is like a can of Coke, and then 2 is like a cup of coffee.
And honestly, they're so small and easy to take with. You don't have to wait in line at like a coffee house or anything. You just pop them in your mouth and
You don't
just
have
keep
to
your day
spend 5
going.
minutes brewing your own coffee. You don't have to wait for it to cool down. You don't have to spend $6 on coffee.
No.
So I recommend that. They also have some pre-workout and other supplements there. So I believe next we're actually going to have. It's gonna be Zane
And JDB?
and JD
No, Schmail.
Schmail.
Zane and Schmail.
Or is it Colonies?
We'll see. We will see. Next up, we have a match. Hey, it is Schmail and Colonies.
Oh yeah, because Colonies has to fight the Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet, as it were.
Yeah, that is right. He just very narrowly defeated Doorstop in the first set. Now he's got to fight another trainer.
One closer to him.
Yeah, exactly.
See if we get some more of these monsters up here, man.
Well, yeah, I know. They're really yummy. I did drop the entire package of monsters on the floor. They violently shook.
You didn't have to say that.
No. So I just hope everyone in the background is careful. Anyway, so.
Oh, he's going blue, Young Link.
And this time he actually is opting to use Squirtle. We saw Schmail going almost exclusively.
That must have been a matchup thing.
Yeah, it was almost exclusively Ivysaur and Charizard, but now he's switching off to Squirtle. Smart stuff by Schmail. Bruh! Is he dead?
He's dead.
Bruh!
That is not a good way to start off the match. But you know what? Young Link can do the exact same thing back.
It is so crazy. The player that we both know the least about, that's gone to like not a lot of stuff, is on fire.
He goes to a fair amount of tournaments up north, but nothing too big, you know?
Colonies looking
I think
very
the biggest
angry.
tournament he went to was the qualifier.
Exactly.
I'm not sure he was at the Pittsburgh event that Colonies, by the way, just won. The first out of what, like 207?
Yeah, that means that was like a $2,000 pot that he got first at.
But it ain't no $2,500 pot.
Schmail is out here.
Man.
Colonies already down 2 stocks. Not even a minute off the clock so far.
This is not what you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you have another game to play with, but this is not best of 5, my guy. This
You
is
might as well
best of
start
3.
trying to download at this point, yeah.
Yeah, you might as well start thinking about what stage you
Don't
want to
die
go
down
to.
there. All right. If he had been Ivysaur, that could have been
Please
a
don't get 3-stock Colonies. All right, this ain't going to be 3-stock. Maybe it will. I don't know. I'm dumb. Okay.
Oh, good job snuffing out that vine.
Going for the down air? No, he doesn't go for the down air.
I mean,
just
honestly, he's already
there.
down 2 stocks. You don't want to make a mistake
I mean,
like that.
it does just linger. I know it's a pretty good. I know it covers the Ivysaur tether pretty well. He really walked into the fire like, what you gonna do about it?
He's 2 stocks up. Why not? You know?
No. Like the fire was out and Colonies just walked in.
Oh yeah. That was nice. Had 2 bombs covering 2 different spots on the ledge.
Right.
Was able to net a fair to put himself on the board with the first stock. This is rough. All right.
Looks like Colonies is getting his act together though.
Yeah, that up B was exactly fast enough to not have to worry about that.
Is it too late, man? Is it too late?
I don't know. Could be too little, too late. And again, these are best of 3 sets, so every stock is even more precious than before.
Yeah, you basically get 6 to 9 stocks.
Thankfully, we're not in the Smash 4 days where you got 2.
2.
Because, you know.
You mentioned Ivysaur with full rage.
Oh, no. No, thank you.
Oh,
No,
my God, that move hits way behind him, so you got to watch out for that. And that's going to do it.
That was sick. Schmail taking that in super convincing fashion. Going for a back air into a sweet spot.
Colonies basically only had 2 stocks that game.
That's true.
It was like 10 seconds in. It was like, game.
It's honestly so scary, the kill power that comes from Ivysaur. You don't even have to be at high kill percentage because he just gets so much in the middle, which is also being compared with how well he zones with even his 1 projectile. Technically 2, but we don't really talk about Bullet Seed. This character is just all around so fantastic.
Bullet Seed's not a projectile.
It acts like a projectile. Not like in the mechanics of the game, but like in where you would use it.
It's
It
big
acts
enough
like a
of a
projectile.
disjoint. It's basically, it's a good out of shield option, but I've never seen anybody use it.
All right. That is true. I think I saw someone use it on Thursday, and it caught me off guard. I think it was big pop-up.
It catches air dodges, too. And look at that. That's a 22. What?
It's a big sword. The sword
No,
is bigger
it's
than
not.
its own little
It's
body.
like 5 inches long.
We are going to breeze past that. Again,
It's a
these
Kokiri
withdrawals.
sword. It's for little boys.
He's a little boy.
Yeah,
Figure
it's
it.
not, whatever. It's big for him, I guess.
Yes, exactly. The Fisher-Price sword does damage.
It's just like a little, every time he hits him.
Little baby's first
a little like
sword.
Nerf bat.
So Schmail, again, landing with these bears,
Colonies
and
already
theirs.
doing
So
way
much.
better than he did, considering he actually has 3 stocks.
Yeah, he didn't get 0 death at 50.
Oh, look
That
at
is going to be a highlight.
He went for the boomerang to cover, to like
Oh.
linger where the it was.
I don't see a lot of Charizards fall with Fire Breath. That
Oh
was
my
smart.
god!
Schmail's brain
That-
is gigantic.
that was Dragon Tail, man, because that man got switched out.
He just made Charizard look pretty good. He made Charizard look pretty good.
Charizard only needs to do one thing, and that's hit hard and leave.
That's true, that's
Yeah.
true.
Come home, hit hard, go
Nice.
home.
He's really good about these down tilts. Ended up netting him some stocks against Doorstop
Did
earlier.
he really just like, no, screw your boomerang.
No, he didn't want to interact with it. He didn't need to. Or he didn't want to get by, rather.
He did interact with it.
Sorry, he didn't
he,
wanna get by it.
he got all of it.
Yeah, I misspoke.
Okay, I see what Colonies was going for, but he didn't quite get the right spacing on it. That's probably going to do it, though.
Yep, down tilt to up B. Tried and true Young Link combo, especially on a big body character like Charizard.
Yeah,
Gonna
he
keep things
ain't
really
escaping.
even.
Okay, he really just held the bomb in his mouth.
Squirtle ain't afraid of nothing.
You know what? Squirtle kind of looks like a blue Goron.
Oh, that's precious. He does. I'm going to be thinking about that from now on. Same eye color and everything. All right.
Oh, that was some slippery.
That was
stuff
smart.
right
You
there.
got to mix it up. You can't take the chance of getting dared, even at these low
I
percents.
think when you mix it up, you do take the chance of getting dared.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you see Schmail's had Young Link's recovery like on speed dial, basically. Like he's had his number. He had a contact saved in his phone.
Oh, he dare dodged early. Schmail was just off the mark.
Ooh, that was
Man,
so
that could have been rough. That could have
man,
been really rough.
That would have been it, because Young Link's vertical recovery, nothing to write home about.
All right, just starting to trade with these projectiles, but Young Links are a little bit better, it's looking like.
Yeah.
And Ivysaur hasn't been able to get anything going with these Razor
He does
Blades.
have one thing. Him his matchup, and perfect down smash coverage, yeah.
You don't see that move happen a lot, but honestly, considering the range and how well it's
Yeah.
covering both those sides, it makes sense.
It is a weak move, but oh my god, never mind.
Another Vine Whip! Schmail is so sneaky with his Vine
And
Whip
he's
placement.
taunting, like, check out my leaves, though.
I
See
mean-
that? These are Chanel leaves.
Chanel, all Fenty. All right, yeah, Colony's really looking for an answer. He's doing a really good job of pressing Schmail off the ledge, as we're seeing. Now he's got to recover his Charizard. Oh,
That might do
smart
it, that
stuff.
might do it.
So smart from Colonies. Not letting that early Vine Whip take any momentum away from him. Only 4% down right now. Really wants to take this to game 3, especially considering how devastating that first game was for Schmail's favor. Oh, single jab. Just said stop it.
Nah.
Nice.
That's a sit back.
See
Is
some really
this
good
going to be
combos?
the first 2-0 of the tournament?
I don't
hope
know.
not.
I
really
don't
hope
know.
not.
Well, Shad Cheese didn't go to game 3 either.
Oh, I
That
mean,
was a 2-0.
oh god, that was so long ago. It seems
Yeah,
like.
at the very beginning, the very first match. Good punish on that
Oh, I was
withdraw.
expecting up B, but I guess he just wanted to get the nair.
Ooh, if that arrow connected, I could have seen something really wild from Young Link. I'm confident.
He's trying to set it up because I know he's in prime up B kill confirm percents.
He's doing a really good job. He is trying so hard to just stay out
That
of the
might
range
do
of
it.
these aerials.
Oh, he's going for back air this time, knowing that the up B was probably going to slip out.
He knows that these aerials are devastating. Oh, here we go. All right, he goes off to the side.
Oh boy, Colonies looks like he's set to take this one. Actually, I don't want to speak too soon or commentators curse him, but
We almost got the arrow train right there too. It would have connected
yeah,
to an up
the arrow ladder.
Smart
Oh!
stuff. Smart stuff. He drifted back with that forward air, but that move has pretty much no landing lag. So Schmail ran in for a punish. You got a down tilt to up
Yeah.
B to secure him the game.
By the way, guys, forward air has 6 frames of landing lag.
That is
6.
nothing.
For a move that does, I think, like 8 or 10 or something like that.
So considering that he can just land with that and just buffer fast moves like that down
Yeah,
tilt,
it confirms into things because it's so lagless.
that's crazy.
And it drags people down that first hit. It confirms into itself. What the
All
heck?
right. Schmail looking to I think Colony's trying to figure it out. And not to say that Schmail didn't cheese him out by any means. He was thoroughly outplaying in the first game.
Well, I'm sure you ask a lot of people in the chat and they see those Vine Whips swing
If you look at the percentages, yeah, but like he was just playing super well. All right, another round at Lilat. Schmail got some crazy stuff on this stage earlier. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ivysaur
I'm surprised Colonies let him go to this stage because I know this is not very good for Young Link. Because look how thin that stage is. Look how thin. Oh no! I was expecting water going to come out.
I know. I thought we were going to get an early game.
Look how thin this stage is, and you see the Ivysaur is just going to blast right through that. And Young Link's recovery without tether.
It's a little risky. Even tether, tether on this ledge is just
we
so
saw what Charizard
inconsistent.
did to the tether. Look at that, it covers the spot dodge.
Can't spot dodge that move. It's very, very active.
Okay, he actually opts to not bounce because he doesn't want to get up aired by Squirtle. So he actually, knowing that that move is lagless basically, he just opted to go right through.
We're starting to see the parries come out also. Nice! Comboing from across the stage into that back air. Get himself the first stock. Only at 64% too.
Oh, he bouncing, but actually using the Pokemon change to get him out of that situation. And look at that landing catch!
Yeah, Colonies is doing such a good job of just shutting him down with this grounded upbeat again, as we saw earlier in his previous set. It's a really, really underrated move, I think. It confirms it so much.
He's like, what kind of Zora is this?
He's trying to land on with these aerials. It's actually even starting to work as an anti-air option, too.
He's about to lap him, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, he is.
He's actually on fire, and he doesn't care.
He doesn't mind.
I guess he is watertight.
Oh, Schmail went for the F smash read, but I think an up air or an up smash would have been what did it. Either way, good effort by
look at that
Schmail.
coverage! I'm going to be honest. Colonies is adapted full on.
Yeah.
It's almost like he got the counter pick.
It looks that way.
He's up 2 stocks.
Yeah, it is only at 93% too. Now Charizard can potentially.
I mean, he can definitely. Oh my God, he can basically just smack him. Oh, see, that's down tilt.
Yeah.
There's down tilt.
Oh, he had the.
He's done. Yeah, but
you know,
still a whole stock to work with.
What I like is that he could have just opted to use Water Gun because there wasn't a way that Link could have recovered. But he switched to Ivysaur immediately to not only get the dare, but start off fresh and get a whole bunch of damage on the next stock right after. All right, that time he caught it out.
He's getting a little hungry because he hasn't actually landed a single percent. Oh my.
Oh. Colonies is really lucky that was his spot.
Oh no!
Schmail with a nearly 0 to death.
He got a whole 8% on that whole stock.
This man is insane when he gets a little bit of momentum.
It's not slowing Colonies down because look at this. Here comes the okay. He's not even letting him. He's like, you know what? You escape back air. I'm going to hit you with the forward fire arrow, and he's keeping up the pressure.
We got some really high semifinals here. Jesus, both these players just so outstanding. This is a treat to watch. Another ground of neutral B, but he rolls through it that time.
That move also pretty lagless. Honestly,
yeah, it is.
if you think you can punish Young Link, you can't.
He actually got really lucky because he auto canceled and landed on the stage. He didn't get the second half of that forward air, which might have nearly killed him.
Oh boy!
Another back air, chasing him down.
Oh no!
Oh, he's gotta be careful. This is where the blind whips and the up airs come out.
Oh, this might be it.
Oh, the sweet spot! And Schmail takes it.
That was a reverse restock.
Schmail again beating the number 3 player in our state, who is again unranked, unsponsored and unranked, making huge upsets. He's beaten the number 1 in Kentucky, and now he's beaten the top 3 players in Ohio as well. So his next challenge is going to be Dark Shad, who
is this Grands? Because there's no losers, so
yeah,
winners finals is Grands.
What's even crazier about this is Dark Shad is the lowest ranked player he's fought so far. He's only fought number 1 and like number 2.
Sylvanas I can't remember. Is up there, yeah, too, right?
Yeah. So this is going to be really exciting. Schmail, who to many of us felt like a newcomer that popped up out of nowhere, fighting Dark Shad in the finals of our Allmid PvP finale. That was
the winner of this gets the biggest chunk of the $2,500 pot that Smash Ultimate is getting at this tournament.
Oh, this is the best of 5? Oh, fantastic.
Oh, okay, so I guess because we were so quick about it, we get to have a best of 5 set. So up to 5 games, at least 3, will be played between these 2 competitors. And I can't wait to see how it goes.
I could really see this going either way. And I know Schmail's going to come in hot because he had to take a lot of momentum to get that win over Colonies.
Can you imagine if Schmail just, this like, I don't want to say random, I'll say unknown. I'll say unknown player, previously takes it over, first of all, previously PGR player, at this big invitational, actually a precedent-setting invitational, first at a park of its kind.
Exactly. Dark Shad is a terrifying player. He was ranked on the PGR several times and even made it into the overall global rankings for the entire history of Smash 4.
Yeah, he was up in the 50s or something.
He was 41, and Locust was 40.
Overall, in the entire, I'm sorry, Locust was 40?
He was exactly 1 spot above
They
him.
really stuck on the Ryus together.
They really did, yeah.
All right.
It's funny because Dark Shad's goal was to be the number 1 Ryu in the world, and he was exactly 1 place away from it. Either way, So a very experienced, very
he's
talented
switching
player.
right to Wolf. He ain't dealing with this matchup.
That's smart. I don't think he wants to take the chance. I don't blame him. All right, so we have
And he's got a game to play with now.
Yeah, he does. He's got a little bit more time to adapt and see what Schmail's got going on. Man, oh man, this trainer has been fantastic. He could really win this whole thing.
I can't believe he pulled off a 2-stock comeback.
Colonies was on fire that entire
And
set.
he got 8 damage that whole time. I can't believe it.
Yes.
But I don't think Darkshad's gonna let him get away with that.
Yeah. So starting off Squirtle, Ivysaur, that's again the big problem as always. No matter who you are, no matter who you prefer. Yo, jab one trying to get the down air read. So smart.
He's like,
Schmail.
can I recover? And Ivysaur's like, step back 1 second.
I love that option. Ooh,
That might do it.
Oh, so deep into the corner of the blast zone, but Shad just barely lives that.
Bop, bop.
God, he's playing out of his mind right now.
That was one frame away from just taking that stock right there.
I hope Shad was watching that previous set because Schmail is cooking right now.
Okay, the shine is actually going to be a factor.
All right, we got the Zard.
That might do it. Yeah, up on the platform.
Yes, that does take it.
Wow,
he was
extra
just at the
damage.
corner of that platform to make sure that he had even less room, or he was even further from the ground to send him even higher off the top. And only at 68% so far, too. Okay, he rolls in.
We say that like Wolf can't kill at 50.
He can, but you know. This is the problem,
it's a thought that counts.
So Squirtle's a very combo-heavy character. Wolf is a fast faller who's very heavy. So we see 47% just from that one down throw after that exchange. And then after that, we're going to see an Ivysaur switch to make it worse.
Oh, my God.
But beautiful F-smash.
He really
and
ran up and
neutral.
F-smashed him.
Sometimes you got to just do it.
That is when the Yomi is already starting at this high level, sometimes the unconventional options are they bear more fruit, I'll say that.
That's true, that's true.
I can't believe that the leaf just went right through the laser. I didn't know it was transcendent like that.
Nice stuff. Beautiful combo from Darkshad.
Oh!
She never goes down.
Thank goodness Ivysaur has an option like that to shark through the platform. Otherwise, that was down smash waiting to happen.
Yeah, he's got to be extra tricky because, like, honestly, that move has, like, a very deceptive hitbox.
So does that one.
Yeah,
that
so
one
does that.
scoops you way up. That they call that the chopsticks.
The chopsticks, nice. Again, another drop down with this up B. He's now that he's done that twice, he's probably conditioning Darkshad to like let him have some breathing room at the ledge, so he might have a little bit more time to hang out.
Perfect jump read right there. I'm surprised he's switching to Squirtle at this late in the game. Okay, yeah, he's.
Oh, the down air!
I think
is
he
gonna
only
destroy
switched to
Shad's
Squirtle
stock.
so he could switch back to Ivysaur.
And then the F tilt straight from the Angel platform is going to keep things even 0-0 on the first game. Wow. I am so thoroughly impressed by what I'm seeing from Schmail and Shad right now. I am so impressed by Schmail. This is awesome. Chasing him down again with these down tilts, or down airs, excuse me. That was just me misspeaking. Tracking him with that F smash, or dash stack.
I swear to God, Sai.
I don't know what's up.
Let me take over. All right, so we have basically they're going back and forth, playing a little bit of leapfrog as Smash Ultimate is known to do from time to time. Whoa! That's a brave option, and it didn't really work out. Oh my God!
Jesus.
He's like, you know what? Next time you up B, make sure you go to ledge. Otherwise, that's gonna happen to you again.
So I've been trying to find out the other best moves in the game. Obviously, Nikita is number one.
Vine Whip might be up there.
Vine Whip is looking like it's a top 5 move in the game right now.
Vine Whip wouldn't be that good if everything didn't combo into it.
Exactly. Everything sets up for it so perfectly.
For the sweet spot.
The knockback is ridiculous.
Because the sour spot's not that scary.
Even the sour spot, which doesn't have nearly as much knockback, still sends you so far horizontal that it just sets up for so much.
He's just like,
but the sweet spot, though, oh
it's
my
like
God.
It's almost like Ivysaur is a bit of a vortex character.
He kind of is, yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna throw my leads, and then they're gonna hit you. If they don't, I'm gonna zone. If they hit you, I'm gonna set up for my juggles. If you dodge my juggles, I'm gonna throw leaves.
And again, even though it's a projectile, and it obviously like long range is like the optimal spacing to use it, you would think. When you run and give high close range, you know what it combos into? Vine Whip.
And up air, too.
And up air.
Yeah.
Both of his
So he's
best
actually
skill
switching to
moves.
Shulk. He's like, you know what, Wolf? I'm sure Schmail's got way more matchup experience against Wolf than this character.
All right, those low percent back airs at the ledge are really scary. I can definitely see him comboing into a
And
dare early on.
look at the range difference between these characters. Unless Ivysaur's got his vines out, he's not contesting this.
Right. Oh, again, he's really not letting Shad pressure him at the ledge. I do want to see him adapt and start trying to find a punish for that, but I don't know what the punish is.
Think of what forward air can do to Ivysaur's recovery.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Especially in Smash mode. Oh, boy.
Yeah, he went super
Oh, he's looking
low.
at who's waiting it out. That's really smart,
All right.
except for that part.
Smart. We're seeing Shad adapt. So when you regrab the ledge, you lose your invincibility. Shad knew that he was going to try to go for another, like, drop off the ledge
That
Vine
was a
Whip.
scoop, man. That
and
was a
he
whole
scooped him
ice
off.
cream scoop.
That was so smart.
What? Did you think he just skedaddled past him like?
He wasn't bothered.
He's like, let me flamethrower. He's like, no, hang on.
His
let me
people
just,
needed him. His people needed him.
I need to get by here real quick.
Oh, don't. Oh, my
What,
gosh.
you think that phases him? He is in shield mode, my guy.
That's true. All right. Got to DI really carefully not to get vine whipped here.
Whoa, perfect spot. Oh, wow. Shad's been the only person brave enough to just smack that right on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more.
Shout out to you, Akon. He's the IRL Black Panther. Another vine whip out of seemingly nowhere, reading Shad's jump.
It's not like you're going to get punished for it. So.
That's true. That's very true. All right, he can't get fared right now. That's what you were talking about. If he goes looking for that offstage fair, Ivysaur's left with nearly no options other than to switch to Charizard.
All right. Even in shield mode may make you slow, but you are not. Whoa.
What?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
He did.
Definitely don't think Schmail was ready for that. All right.
I'm not ready for that.
I wasn't. Yeah. Shad's edge guarding has been really, really good. He's seen Schmail go for a lot of that vine whip, but like he's just not letting it happen anymore.
You know what I realized? This man plays Doorstop every week.
That's true.
He's got this matchup down by now.
That's true.
And I don't think, I'm not going to, look, I don't know a lot about Schmail. I'm just going to take a wild stab in the dark here. I don't think he plays a Shulk every week.
No. The only other one I can think of in our state is like...
I'm about to be called out, aren't I? Oh, actually, he plays Shulk Master 1006.
We'll find out.
Someone in the chat, let me know. Someone in the northern chat, let me know.
Oh my God, that down air is huge. Tried to go for an up B and it actually snuffed it out halfway up there. And that up air again.
How does Schmail make everything so close?
How does he know?
Like, can this man just get two stock for once in his life?
Doesn't look
I'm
like
not
it.
trying to wish it upon him or anything. I just want to know if it's possible.
Either way, beautiful turnaround up B out of shield from Shad, getting a bunch of damage while Buster was on. Schmail nearly at kill percent.
Now he's in kill mode. Instant
Again
kill mode.
All right, we can see Schmail starting to adapt.
Oh, okay,
God.
yeah. See, he doesn't actually go high. Oh my God.
Oh wow, just barely lives it.
I don't think he's gonna live another one. All right, send him off stage.
He didn't have a Monado on to make it crazier.
He doesn't need one, baby.
Yep.
He is done.
All right, we are
1-1.
now 1-1. Dark Shad looking like he adapted really well. Figured out what Schmail wanted to do with the ledge and was just not letting him go for it. He's still been getting a lot of surprising kills, especially with that falling up air or even that vine whip that read his jump earlier. But Dark Shad is just like, I'm figuring you out. He's just
look at the crowd.
Taking this to him.
Look at this crowd.
Hey, look at the crowd.
Hey, can we get a dab?
Everybody dabbing.
Can we get a dab?
Still in 2019.
You know what we were setting up yesterday? Every little kid came up was like, excuse me, are you guys YouTubers? Yeah.
Yes, technically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you dab for me? You got it, kid. You got it. For you, anything.
If you can't dab when a 4-year-old asks you.
By the way, for those who are confused about this whole like meal hall thing going on, we were in Kings Island Amusement Park, by the way.
Yes.
This is in the, I think, what do you call it? It's like the
Fest Hall.
Fest Hall,
it's
yeah.
Fest Hall.
In the Bavarian section. So you can just sit down, have a bite to eat, and watch a whole day's worth of tournaments. We got Overwatch coming on. We got Fortnite coming on. We got
League of Legends as well.
League of Legends as well, all coming after this. And we got whole teams coming for League of Legends. We got Miami University coming on for that.
Yes, we even got Markiplier as our celebrity guest.
Yeah, Markiplier coming on in the middle of the day, about 4:15, so stay tuned for that.
Yes, he's going to have a full meet and greet. So
we have play competitions, too.
Oh, yeah, there's so much going on, and this is only the beginning.
We saw the dressing room. It was pretty lit.
Yeah, it was great. So, all right.
Back into it.
Game 3. And again, this is our first game best of 5
I
set.
don't know if Shield's going to do ya.
I don't know. I mean, he hasn't taken very much damage, so
That's
it's fine.
true. That's true. Even if you get comboed until you lose shield, you take half damage anyway.
Right.
Give or take. Don't quote me on that, Schultmans. Reduce damage. I'll just say that. Reduce damage.
A little bit less.
Look, I know more than most commentators about it.
It's a bold statement. All right. Shulk so far got a
I like
got
how
a
he
pretty early
goes
lead.
so fast that he just sort of like drags the Monado across his face.
He really does. All right, Smash Monado on. This is devastating if Schmail makes a mistake right here.
Phaser's set to kill right now.
I like that. He was just like, I'm just going to wait it out because, like, choosing an option is...
Did you see that he switched to shield and it manipulated his air movement?
Yeah, you can do that. That was something that Shad was always really good at back in Smash 4, too. Like when you have those Bayos, like, he could always counterpick Shulk if he wanted to.
Yeah,
like,
for those who don't know, he played he was one of the best Ryus in Smash 4. Arguably the best, arguably. He beat Zero in his prime.
That is true. And Nairo right after.
Yeah, he basically, I mean, he was beat Zero for a reason, guys.
Yes.
And
it is definitely on display right now with his lead.
Before he played Ryu, he played Shulk. And I'm going to tell you right now, Shulk was nothing to write home about in Smash 4. But now, he's something different.
What I think is so funny is that my ongoing thing for Shulk is that, like, people will be like, oh, he has so much potential, but he never did anything in Smash 4.
Yeah, now he
Smash
actually
5,
has potential.
Yeah, it was latent potential.
He's cashing all those potential ships right there.
Yes. in a really good spot to win this. But again, I will not count Schmail out. We saw him make that 3-stock comeback against Colonies. We've seen him get a lot of surprise kills. Oh, but
what
Dark
kind
Shad
of directional influence was that?
I don't think he was ready. I think he was trying to drift back a little bit.
That was straight left. Like, I don't want this stock anymore.
I think he's trying to drift back a little bit so he could, like, get a little bit more room for his Vine Whip.
That was so
Perfect
good.
switch.
Otherwise, he was taking a hot 40.
Yeah, that would have been a bunch of damage. But, yeah, Schmail knew to just swap out. Really trying to get a first stock here. Back throw, not quite going to do it. Yeah, I like that. So he used neutral air dodge to use as little lag as possible on the way down.
That's only like 10 frames of lag. You basically are lagless falling on the ground.
Yeah, neutral air dodge is almost, it's about as good as Smash 4 air dodge, and honestly, it's an underutilized
It's about as good as landing on the ground normally.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, every time he hits you with Buster, man.
Back throw?
All right, that back throw did about 17.
Right.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus. He went for the out of shield up B again.
That's
and
it.
Again.
Not yet.
Oh, but perfect DI from Schmail to keep himself alive. Oh, he got a little greedy with that down air. But, yeah, Shad is just so far in the lead. There's almost no wrong he can do at this point. Again.
Yeah, especially when that covers everywhere.
I think he's actually staggered at this point. He got like 3 or 4 of them on this top.
Oh, boy. Down smash? I mean, I know it covers both sides, but maybe so does up smash.
I mean, it was an ambiguous landing situation, so, you know, you don't want to take the risk of, like,
but
missing
that
a
move
punish.
does straight 8 damage. Like, bye.
Oh. Smash Mono F. All right, Shad is up 2-1. He is now 1 set away from winning PvP Smash Ultimate. Schmail's gonna have to really dig deep.
Pivip. P-I-V-I-P, my guys. Well, I think the biggest invitational Allmid's done in a long time.
It is.
Or, I'm sorry, yeah, invitational. Look at that. So they make monster towers.
That's sick.
I wouldn't be surprised if all 6 of those monsters were all Dark Shads.
They probably are,
That man goes full, like, Fry from Futurama mode.
One thing that's funny is when we first saw him come in the park, you pointed out that he was holding a monster. He's like, yeah, we're sponsored by monsters. Like, we are. Like, he didn't even know. He had already, like,
he was like,
pre-purchased
he came in bringing his monster. The same flavor.
Oh,
like, how did you know?
We got Schmail switching to Palutena, actually.
I'd never seen this character from him.
I mean, I've never seen anything from him.
I've seen his Pokemon trainer, but that's about it. But is it really?
I mean, I think it's a solid choice.
The man just came off beating Sylvanas in the same exact situation.
That is true, but the sets were, like, pretty close.
I guess, but that's a Palutena main.
Well, they were close before, and even at the Allmid qualifier where they both played, it was close there. It was like a 2-1. So, it's not a bad choice. And so far, it seems like it's working out for Schmail. He's got, like, a marginal lead.
But that's one Buster move away. Yeah.
But I mean, if you're down 2 games, and it definitely looks like he was starting to figure out the tricks from Pokemon Trainer. I don't think he has enough room to work from here.
Oh, that was perfect recovery.
That was flawless from Schmail. She was so far off to the right. She went high a little bit early and just drifted into the ledge because she couldn't snap to it with work.
Hit him with that Bohemian Rhapsody recovery. Little high, little low.
A little bit. All right, let's see how he makes it back. Comes in with jumping Nair. Shad wasn't ready to punish it. He's only down by a little bit, but again, these up B out of shields.
That's the thing, yeah. The thing about Buster, like, Buster up B may do a lot of damage, but you don't want to...
Wow. Shield Monado absolutely saving Shulk's life right there.
You can actually cancel whatever Monado... Like, if you have a Monado that isn't going to kill, you can switch to one that will in the middle of your up B. And you can see Schmail not... I don't know if he watched Sylvanas'
Yeah, he didn't go for the counter.
He didn't go for it. He was going for something, but it didn't work.
Yeah, just opted to try to go for, like, a traditional ledge trap.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Yeah, taking way too much damage in jump mode to live that.
But again, honestly, that back air, again, invincible on the shield, such a good option to just space out with.
But the thing is that it's still not going to beat out a Monado back air.
It won't beat it out, but it can snuff it if it comes out first.
It is faster. It's way faster.
But the in ball won't be the crazy factor. That
oh boy!
Jesus!
That would have killed.
If it was at 50, that definitely would have killed. Yeah,
that was a charged one, my guy.
Yeah, Shad is really just showing Schmail that you cannot interact with the shield.
Boy.
We might see Schmail start to adapt and start going for more grabs instead.
That LP is worth its weight in gold, man.
It really is. Very underutilized.
I was surprised he didn't use it then. I guess because he was going for a Buster down throw combo. Or a forward throw combo, I mean.
All right, rolling in. Another back air. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the up
Is that really the best punish you can get, Shad? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, yeah, possibly.
The man was jabbing away from you, and you're like, I'm just going to get this jab.
He probably didn't expect him to be jabbing you.
I'm surprised he was like, I just didn't think he realized you could get something out of that. Like, oh my god, he's really jabbing the other way?
Nice stuff. Ooh, tracking him down with the up air too.
Oh boy.
That neutral air was life-saving because honestly, if that up air came out, it would have killed, yeah.
That up air all on, she coming.
I like that. He had the counter ready, but it did not, the neutral air didn't complete, so it didn't hit behind him and hit him.
I think we're staring down the barrel of your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
We could be. Oh, I like the option to try to go for the read with the reverse F smash, expecting Shad to drift in, but he's playing so on point right now. Schmail really looking for an answer. I thought he's going to go for a suicide up B. We've seen him do it before, trying to take this in explosive fashion.
Oh, that jump up B is really far.
Oh, yeah, Shad is playing absolutely perfectly right now.
The deficit is growing, and it's looking bleak for Schmail. He's losing a bit of control here.
Oh, going for the grab, but he was spaced wrong. Went for it behind. Shad not in danger of it. And an F smash.
My goodness.
Only part 1 connected, not part 2. Schmail barely alive on the skin of his teeth.
He's one move away, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to see it?
On 2.
Yep.
Back air is going to take it. And Shad wins the Allmid Pivip Smash Ultimate Bracket. First place.
First place of the $2,500 pot. Taking the biggest chunk home. And finally getting himself a big win under his belt.
Definitely still a great placement from Schmail, going to come in at second, beating only players that are ranked in his state and other states while being unranked himself. So he's going to have a fantastic conversation when it comes to who we're deciding who's going to be ranked in the next
How about that, ladies and
CPR.
gentlemen? What'd you guys think of the games, guys?
Woo!
Woo!
That was hype.
Yeah, man, you couldn't ask for better players, better games, and I couldn't ask for a better co-commentator, man.
Thank you. Great work today, Wood. It's been a pleasure. We're going to fade out of here pretty soon, but thanks for tuning in to our Smash Ultimate Bracket. Again, Shad taking first place at a $2,500 pot. So,
and stay tuned. We're going to have tournaments all day today, guys. We have Fortnite. We have League of Legends. We have Overwatch. We have Markiplier coming here at around 4:15, doing his live podcast and a meet and greet.
Yes, so, full podcast. You get to check that out live. Get some stuff signed if you like to. It's going to be an awesome day. And, of course, you know, there's more of the park to explore, too.
I'd like to give a shout out to the sponsors. We have Monster Energy. These things are delicious, by the way. I asked for another one.
It actually is good.
I asked for another one. I think I drank too much. I'm getting jittery. We have Cougar Gaming, supplying the chairs and the peripherals, I should say, the mouses, the keyboards, etc. And we have, for the PCs, we have Origin, supplying the PCs. Go ahead and hold up. We have Hilo supplying their...
yes, they're supplying their game time gummies.
Their
These are
diet
actually
supplements.
caffeinated gummies. So you can
caffeinated gummies, pre-workout, stuff like that.
Pop in with you on the go. You don't have to worry about drinking a whole cup of hot coffee in the middle of the summer.
So thank you all for watching us cast. We're going to have actually the winner. I think Darkseid's going to actually be interviewed by an Allmid rep. Mm-hmm. And we'll get to see the mind of the winner, I should say.
Yes. He got here extra early. He practiced up too, and it really paid off.
He was the only player here on time.
So,
all right. So right now we're going to hit a quick break, and we'll be right back, guys. Thank you.